All right, what up, everyone? I should say, welcome, Hate Army. We're the Hate Army now, according to Phil. Shout out the hate. Motherfucker still ain't live yet, but he's very active in his chat. I'm on Raw Phil, by the way, because fuck giving him views. I need to go back up a little bit here, because he said he's here like every Sunday like clockwork. Who? Must be the day they let him out of their pad cells for like... Who are you talking about? So the brain and morons we had trolled the chat. We're better off with Nightbot. That loser with 10,000 sock accounts is still around. He's never gonna leave until Republican is in office. Sigh. Who are you talking about? Ban Nightbot. Nightbot's supposed to have those staggered out. No, it doesn't have it staggered out. Nobody's chatting in your chat. Anyways, welcome on in. Ah, crap. Have to sign back in? Now, you have to excuse me, I'm having lunch at the same time because I've been running around doing a million errands. Phil's going live. I'm not going to subject you to his ding, 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 ding. Just waiting for this to stop. Oh yeah, he still has this magical crap. Shut up, Phil. Mug fucking face. Return of the King. King of what? King of what? So weird that they have me on this. Okay, so like I said, Jazz not doing the Restream today because he is Jazz being a family guy and hanging out with family. So I figure I'd take the reins. I'm not doing bingo. We're just doing the pre-stream podcast and that's it. Not gonna do anything else. However, I did say there might be a Brucey bonus. Shout out to OSW for this phrasing. I might do a Brucey bonus as in, there's an idea for a streamer video I wanted to do. Where it's called DSP versus Maximilian, a duality of man. Where basically I would go over the various similarities between Phil and Max as far as their early YouTube careers go. Because at one time they both worked for GameStop. At one time they both recorded televisions to get their footage up on YouTube. And they both were prominent in the FGC. One more positively over the other. I'll get you to put 2 and 2 together to figure out who's who. And they both had live action series. One went on for many seasons and many episodes comparative to the other. Again, get you to fill in the blanks as to who. And of course, I'm talking about Project 7 and Assist Me. So I think I might review the first episode of Project 7 versus the first episode of Assist Me. But yeah, let's go through the shit that is darksydephil's I want some background music at least. Prestream podcast. What is up next here? Oh, he sets them up as individual streams. Okay. Okay. No bingo. No, it's just us laughing at a man. And already he's been pretty toxic in chat there, so I imagine this is going to be pretty toxic. Although he has been he's been really toxic lately.
Good morning, everyone. Well, yesterday was certainly a wild day. Spent most of the day literally belting the detractors, doing a great job in the various games that I played.
I didn't watch any of his System Shock. I don't care to, because it's not really a game I'm into. I am sworn off ever watching Street Fighter 6. Although when Piece of Peace streams, I have to watch it just because I want to hear his retorts to Phil. But I gotta say, spoiler alert, you didn't do well in any of the games. You just made a shit ton of money. And did we get felted? No. A good majority of us don't care how much money you make on a daily basis because we know as soon as that money comes in, it goes straight here to all your mobile games.
I was on such a tear in Street Fighter 6 last night. They tried to stop me by turning the power off. All right, it's a little bit.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
The stretching of the truth, but the power did go off.
What? DSP stretching the truth? Nah, never happens. Why you lie? Oh no, that's not it. Damn it. I thought I had why the fuck you lying on here?
And it wouldn't stop me because the non-stop wins kept rolling in last night with E-Honda. We're going to talk about my outstanding win records in Street Fighter today, as well as...
All right, I've got to put him at 1.25 speed because normal speed Phil drives me nuts.
Various other topics. It will be a much more relaxed stream because today is React Day. The day when instead of doing gameplay, we go to my various other channels, DSP Reacts and DSP Throwback, to enjoy some React style content. So, it's going to be another wild one here on today's Level 1 podcast.
And I'll get back to this. Oh, that was quick.
All right, so everyone, welcome to the show. Today is Sunday, the 18th of August, 2024. Of course, I'm darksydephil.
And I have to shut the door because I don't want my wife to hear anything.
Back for another great day of content here on DSP Gaming to start for the podcast. But after this, we will jump over to DSP Reacts for my weekly clip show, DSP versus the Internet. Now, this week, we actually had a couple newcomers submitting videos, and I'm happy for that because the more the merrier. The more people who submit videos because they become members of that channel, the more variety will...
TLDR, I'm sick of Slayer giving me Korean videos. You know, he's just have some new people give me some videos once, for fuck's sakes.
We'll have in the video selection. So we'll see how it goes today. This will be my second week running that show now on my new PC. And last week it went a lot smoother running it on there instead of having to use that Xbox app that used to give us some problems.
Wow! You mean reacting like everyone else does on the internet is easy? And you overcomplicated things because you're a console pleb? Oh my god.
Ow, that hurt my brains. Ow.
So that'll be fun. And then, of course, tonight on my late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time over on my DSP Throwback channel, it'll be time for Retro React to PlayStation Home from 2009. This was the second time that I investigated PlayStation Home on the PS3. This time around, if I remember correctly, they had added a ton more content that made it more interesting. So that'll be fun. It'll be a nice, relaxing, chill day. Lots of interaction today. Lots of excitement and social interactions with you guys, and no gameplay. Okay, the gameplay will resume tomorrow, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Jasper Kitty's here today. Welcome, Jasper Kitty. How are you? I think he's in a good mood today. He's jumping all over me. He knows, because he heard about what happened last night. He was here. So, FYI, what we're going to do, every day, when we start with the Level 1 podcast, I will let you know if there's any contributions that have come into the King's Coffers, also known as the King's Tax, as we have at the bottom here, and I'll shout...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. He renamed his tips jar the King's Tax. How fucking stupid is that? Like, you must pay the King's Tax. For I am the king and I deserve a meal out of my wife, the queen. She'll be drawn drawn carriage, but that is beside the point. What do you expect you to do? To get a real horse? Meh.
Them out and start the show with that. And so today, before we begin, yes, I have contributions to shout out, which is awesome, okay? But it's going to be hard to shout them out with Jasper in front of me like this. Jasper Kitty. Listen, you're a very handsome cat. Everyone loves to see it. But you're blocking the whole setup here. How am I supposed to do shout outs with a kitty on my lap like this?
He's probably like, get the fuck out of my way, Jasper!
Dentronic says the new blue foam really is interesting to the eye because it has great texture, isn't it? Doesn't it look great? And it looks different depending on what light I have. Today I'm using the deep blue light. And that
also shows how fucked up your hairline is. Dude, just take it away. It's what I do. Bald is beautiful. I say again, I am calling out that guy who commented on my video and said, dude, why are you bald? And I'm like, why aren't you bald? Bald is beautiful, my dude.
Obviously matches with the foam, but it makes it look like a lot of shadows and stuff. It's neat. It's really nice. I was going to choose between this or just standard hexagons that were flat, and I knew that the standard... Oh, by the way, the camera might have just enabled gesture mode, which is not good. I hope it did.
Sway.
It did.
Sway.
PC reset last night, and that resets all the camera settings. Oh, boy. All right, Jasper, you got to get down because I have to fix this, okay?
Ah.
Let me see. I think... Oh, no! Oh,
no, he's so terrible!
It did it. It did it. Oh, no.
One of these days, I wish he wouldn't notice, so that when he does his swing back and forth...
The AI camera hasn't acted again.
You shut up for a second. I really wish that he wouldn't notice, so that one day when he gets like really sway, like the camera actually follows him and he doesn't notice it. So then he realizes like, wow, did I really do that? And then stops doing it. But that'll never happen.
New webcam has AI in it. And what happens is if the PC restarts, the software restarts.
Also, shut the fuck up. It's not AI. It's just motion tracking. Doesn't require AI to do that. This has been a thing in webcams for almost 20 years now. Stop, Miss. Stop, Miss. I wish I had a crow sound, but I don't. Just let me do my favorite combo.
Big meaty man slapping meat.
And if I lift my hand like this, okay, it goes into what's called a gesture mode, which means now it follows me around the room. I have the ability to like make it zoom in and zoom out too, but I'm not sure how. Like if I do this, it's supposed to be like something with your finger where you go like this or like this. It's weird. I don't know how to do it, but you could do like gestures and it'll actually command.
Maybe you look at the instruction manual.
Went too far one way. See, and now I'm not centered.
And now when I rock back and forth, that the X and Y axis.
I think the only way to fix that is to actually turn the camera completely off, like unplug it and replug it in, and oh my goodness, because I want to do shout outs and everything, but I think we're gonna have to do this to fix it. Because even if I know I've done this before, I've turned off and on the camera software, and it still follows me. I have to like completely restart the camera to get it to come into effect. So you think you like it now, Dentronics, but no. What happens is if I start moving too much, the whole camera will move and then be not centered, and that's the problem. Like I want it to be centered. And it won't.
That's what I want, though. It's funny. Anyway, it's funny when you fucking sway around.
The show, and let's try to remember, because what I'll do maybe after the podcast is over, maybe then I'll like reset everything. All right, so first of all, let's do shout outs, shall we? We start off today with an incredibly generous $100 tip from Bohi Pans.
Thanks, OIC.
$100 tip to start today's show. That's crazy. The King's coffers have begun to fill. This is excellent. Thank you so much. Now, I would dance, but if I dance, the camera might move with me.
So?
The camera's moving with me. $100 in the coffers, $100 in the coffers. Thanks so much to Bohi Pans. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. We dance and dance and dance. Da, 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 da. Is it ever gonna end?
Are we seething?
Is the animation ever gonna end? What happened? Is it, dude? That lasted forever. How long do I have to dance? Holy crap! All right, so $100 from Bohi Pans. Let me get that on the leaderboard.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm just seething right now that he got $100. So mad. Now lean over here because I'm dumb.
That means we're gonna have some rewards, right?
Can't have a proper desk.
Let's go ahead. Let's get the gunner glasses on right away. That's right. Detractors felted right at the start. I didn't even have to start doing anything today, and I received $100. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, detractors?
Don't fucking care. I don't fucking care because that's like 3 Hogan pulls for you. So go pull your Hogans and then go right back to begging tomorrow. You're sad. You're sad, sad man. We are the same age, my dude. We're the same age and you're pulling this shit.
Oh no. Did someone spit in your Wheaties? Were you eating your breakfast when this turned on and now you just cry into your breakfast cereal for me? Please make it deliciously salty. I love it. Anyway, so thank you so much.
I said before, and I'll say this again. One of these days, he's going to piss off their own detractor. And they're going to go to Renton and find him and Minecraft him. I've seen streamers get it worse from fans for far less than what this motherfucker does.
Bohi Pans says the following. Excited to see your gameplay on Tuesday. Phil, bring back some of your edgy humor and the confidence you used to show. People will love you even more for it. The pendulum is swinging. I agree, but you have to understand something.
Oh, I gotta research something. Like 1, 2, 3, 6. Is that how many people are actually watching him?
I'm going to be doing some kind of a co-op gameplay with Kino Casino on Tuesday night. Now, our plan is to do Chain Together and have a 4th person, which may be Mudahar or it could be someone else. We're not sure yet. I'm going to talk with them actually tonight. I should check in with them tonight and see what's going on with that because I forgot yesterday. I was so busy. But basically, it's going to be the first co-op I've done in many years. Oh, see the camera? See what I mean about this AI camera bullshit? It's moving all over the place.
Oh no, it's so terrible.
Obviously, it's going to be neat. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna appear on their show, like their podcast. But we want to do something different. We want to do some gameplay. Now, here's the thing you got to understand: when we're doing this, we're all going to be recording and streaming our own perspectives. So
no, really, really, that's so cool and robust and flavorful. He's making such a big deal about like the normal shit that most gaming streamers do.
They'll be streaming their perspective on their channel, and I'm going to be streaming my perspective here on DSP Gaming. And so I'm on YouTube. I literally can't say the kind of risque commentary and shit that I used to. I'll get in trouble on.
Yes, you can. Dude, I've seen people say far worse on this platform and still have a platform. The worst that happens, the video might get like limited ads or it might be completely demonetized. Besides, you're already bringing that language back. You dropped the hard R the other night. You almost called your fancy R word. Thank God your filter cut out, a good percentage of it. We all know what you said though.
On YouTube because YouTube is so stupid. YouTube is so.
Then go back to Twitch. Oh wait, no, you hate Twitch because Why? Go to Kick. Your new boyfriends are on Kick. Go to Kick with the rest of them. There you go. Like you could literally get away with murder on Kick unless you piss off directly piss off the Kick employees. You'll never get banned. But then again, if you're streaming WrestleMania, they'll ban your ass like that. And I don't know if I'm gonna say to the credit or the detriment of the streamers, but some of them are like, "Nah, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want."
Afraid of words. That words have so much power, according to YouTube, that God forbid you say something that could offend somebody. You know, I'm serious. Like, so even if I wanted to even do like a one night only, no holds barred commentary stream, I'd probably get shut down. So I have to abide by the rules of where I stream. You know, but I'm gonna do my best to be myself and to be funny, and hopefully for it to be a great stream. We'll see. And go from there. Jasper, what's wrong? Bros, here you go. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's Tuesday night, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. I'll probably try to go live and then get set up with those guys and do like 2-3 hours of co-op gameplay, and we'll see how it goes. Okay? Now, Bowie fans, already we've hit 2 goals on the stream. So let's go ahead and do a poll in the chat for a hat. You guys could vote for a little bit, and then I'll put on the hat, I guess, during the show. But how about this? Let's make a goal right now. By the end of today's podcast, let's hit the full goal of 150. Let's fill the King's coffers before we've even started with today's Daily React show. All right? Let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right, so let's do a poll for the hat. Which hat is kingly best? So what hats haven't I worn recently? Let's think about this. I haven't worn the cowboy hat in a while. I definitely haven't worn the Los Santos cap in a bit. And I definitely haven't worn... Yeah, I don't want to wear the beret today, though. I'm not in the mood for the beret today.
Hey, pick up Skin Chat. Thanks for the retweet the like. Appreciate you, dude.
I'm trying to think.
Hope you have a good day off.
Because we just did the Bender hat. We just did the Viking hat. Like, we did the most over-the-top hats, right? I think if we do the red fedora, that would really stand out. Now, the red fedora with this new background and everything is going to stand out like crazy, right? It's going to be crazy cool. So, red fedora. And, crown would not fit. The crown doesn't fit, so I can't wear it. I'm not going to put a wig on. Nah, I don't want to put a wig on today. No. Wig.
Oh, it's not the soundboard. I just go, fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Maybe we'll just do these 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do these 3. All right, go ahead. Please vote on the poll. So we have a hat coming thanks to Bohi Pants. Thank you, Bohi Pants, for getting the podcast started. And again, the goal by the end of the podcast, let's hit that full tips goal, that full King's tax of $150. All right?
Like hat, a
so
king,
we have another
play
tip. A $1.50 tip just came in. Someone says, your PC is strong enough to stream and game. You should put your streaming PC to rest. I believe your 4080 Ti can also use AI processing to improve your stream. You should look at the capabilities of your equipment and try to start thinking like a PC gamer. Mods instead of buying costumes or music DLCs. I do not do what everybody else does. I want you to understand I'm very different from everybody else out there. I don't just
clearly
game. I also record locally. I do 3 things at once. That's why my PC could never do it. Because when I...
Here's the thing. Like, you really should just be keeping the... If you're going to be converting everything to YouTube, you should just be live streaming everything to YouTube. Honestly, you just like... You kill your own analytics by like pirating everything. Oh, by the way, hands up in chat. Did you catch TBS today? Them going over an old vlogging video. It got put private live on the podcast. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it was either Phil was watching TBS or one of his editors were watching the podcast live, and it was just like, oh god, they're watching a Phil video live. Let's just fucking block it. Can't. He can dish it out, but he can't take it. Now, for someone like, okay, in here again, I'm going to use the comparison to Max. Max he'll locally record too, but the thing is, he's outputting to Twitch at 1080 60, but he's recording locally at 4K 60, and then giving them to editors, and they're chopping it up and they're putting it up on YouTube, because he does a lot of vlog stuff. So like, he'll like have stuff zoomed in and be like, all right, focus on me, focus on the camera. I don't have a full screen, but it looks pretty decent. And he has a dual PC setup, so he has a streaming PC and a gaming PC. Because, like, I can do some gaming PC stuff. I can't do super duper graphically intensive stuff. Like, that night we did Chain Together, I'm surprised it ran as good as it did. In actuality, and this was brought up on yesterday's Detective Beam. He could use his mini PC as a streaming PC. It's strong enough to do that because he doesn't have an internal card. He has an external card. So all he has to do is plug all of his shit in there. And those things are meant to have a whole bunch of shit plugged into it. Like, he could do that, stream from that, and have no problems. But he won't do it. He thinks to stream you need a tower. Anyways.
I was streaming and recording and playing, the 3 processes would be too much for the PC to handle, and I'd have massive frame drops. Okay, I guarantee you, if I were playing this PC at high end, you know, like for example, Black Myth Wukong coming out on Tuesday. Do you really think if I'm playing it at max 1080p, cinematic quality, full 120 hertz, right? So 120 frames per second, all the bells and whistles, the full.
He's also pushing this Black Wukong game really hard.
RTX, right? Ray tracing. And then I try to record it, and I try to stream it all at once. Do you seriously believe that it's not going to have issues? The whole idea of a gaming PC is supposed to be, it's your gaming PC. Then you have another PC to do all the lifting work and the capturing work, the streaming work. You have to do all that. Every professional does it this way, okay? Every professional. Everyone who seriously does this for a living and does high-quality work has 2 PCs. I get what you're saying.
Not everyone. Like, you can have stuff running from the same PC. I could do it. Like, I could have some stuff running off of my PC. Like, I could boot up a game and just run it right now. I can't run ultra settings, and that's okay with me. I don't need to have everything like super high quality settings. I can run it.
You're saying you're not utilizing all the capabilities of your PC? That's okay. I'd much rather have the PC be absolutely dedicated to doing its absolute best to bring me the best quality, least input delay, everything, and then have another PC to do the rest of the work. Okay?
Less input delay, but you still bitch about every match you lose and every time you go up against Cammy. Oh, it just reminds me of whenever we play Fortnite and I pick Cammy, I'll start doing whenever I tag people, I'll be like, haha, best jab. Oh, you can't block this. Just to be really obnoxious. Wife hates it. She hates when I bring up a lot of DSP stuff.
I understand. People are just looking out for me. I know you're not criticizing me. You're not being a jerk. I'm not taking it that way. I get it. But I need to...
Well, fuck you. Give me money.
...the 2-system setup. I've always wanted a 2-system setup. You understand? This has been what I've been aiming for years.
No, you haven't. As long as I've been detracting. Or following detractors. You have not once talked about the positives of PC gaming. You've always put them down. Even the day you got your PC, you were pissed because the Ethernet wouldn't work. You like yelled and belittled your chat because you knew better than them when you didn't. And then when you finally got the Ethernet port working, you gave a half-hearted apology. You're just like, I didn't really mean it. And he's like, I have to apologize to people. No, you didn't.
And years. Now I finally have it. And like I said, when I get a chance, which I just haven't had the chance, I'm going to migrate from this 10-year-old PC to my wife's PC. Then I'm going to see, you know, improvements there where I'm going to be able to do new things like use Stream Deck.
Over or under, how long does it take him to switch over to the wife's PC? This is something that literally can be done if you're smart and you know where all your files are. This is something that can be done in like an hour. 2 tops. You should be up and running within at least a couple hours. This is going to take him, no exaggeration, this is going to take him a goddamn week to do. 6 days, the whole streaming week. And he's going to use that as an excuse for, you need to give me money because I'm missing out on gaming days because I'm switching this.
I'm going to be able to maybe do higher quality, like 1440p perhaps, instead of just 1080p. I'll be able to do better quality stuff, okay? So there you go. And again,
okay. Here's the thing, Phil. And again, I'm going to use Max as an example. While I appreciate Max recording and encoding at 4K 60, vast majority of people really don't care about that quality. As long as it's 1080 60 and has all and it runs smooth. I mean, that's what most people kind of consider standard now. Now, if you can do 4K 60, that's going above and beyond. But my dude, like, no one's going to magically throw you money just because you decide to up your resolution.
I swear people don't listen. Someone in chat, oh, but I used to do streaming and gaming on the same PC. I just said I don't just do that. I do 3 processes, not 2, but people don't listen. So since people don't want to listen, no, I'm not interested in doing it all on my new PC. I'd much rather have that be the dedicated gaming PC. Okay. So,
oh my God, he's near.
So now we're at 101.
Look at his jiggling.
So for the end of the show, let's do it. Let's hit the King's tax goal of 150 by the end of the show. Thank you guys for voting on the hat. Let's get that going too. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday was a great day, great podcast, followed by System Shock Remake. Finally got to play 3 hours of it. Really like the game. It's this unique combination of difficult old school style gameplay with modern elements such as amazingly
Old school style systems. System Shock came out in the late 90s, early 2000s. Forgive me, I don't remember when it actually came out. But the system, it's also a remake, dude. They kept everything mostly the same. So yeah, it is going to play like an old school game.
cool graphics and you know, now like respawn points. I don't know if the original game had respawn points or not. I get the feeling it didn't, but maybe it did. But even with the respawn points, it's not easy because you got to backtrack when you die, and it can be a major pain to do that. But yeah, no, I'm having a great time with System Shock Remake. I think it's a great game.
Wait, are you saying that you're gonna complain that, oh no, I got set back so far because I died? Yeah, that's what old school games do.
More, but I'm not sure when we're gonna play it more, because I'll tell you in a second. Because after I tell you about the Street Fighter stream, you know, we got to figure out what we're gonna be doing here on the rest of our streams for the week. Okay, so System Shock Remake, it went well. Man. Good attendance. It was like between 300-400 people, and people were hyped. People were excited. They were supporting the stream in droves. They really enjoyed it, and you know, we actually hit. I think that was the 3rd straight stream where we hit the tips goal. So I was like, wow, it's like a streak. The streak is back. We just don't have to talk about it constantly like we used to, because if it becomes a regular thing that we're hitting goals, then we don't have to keep mentioning it, right? But I was excited. I was like, wow, people actually came out and...
You're going to keep mentioning it. My dude, come on. You're going to just keep mentioning it over and over and over again until you croak. My wife, Melanie, and I joke about this. Like, you're going to hear at his funeral... Mr. Brunel has produced a short video he would wish you all to check out. Good evening, everyone. My name is Phil, or darksydephil, as I was known on the internet, and welcome to my funeral. Now, guys, like he's gonna have a pre-recorded OBS video explaining how you need to donate to him now to cover his funeral because Cat can't do it.
He really supported System Shock Remake, which is excellent, right? So then last night it was Street Fighter 6. Instead of Friday night fights, it was Saturday night fights now to make up for me not playing it on Friday night because I was putting up this foam, okay? And it was E-Honda, and we're trying to get E-Honda back to Master. As you know, I migrated from PS5 to PC, and that reset all my character rank.
Oh, okay. I'm going maximum speed because I cannot stand fucking Street Fighter. Great. No, I like Street Fighter. I like it fine. I like playing it. I just hate when he plays it, and I hate when he talks about it. And so I'm skipping it as
so
much as possible.
Grinding away, and I've already got Bison, Dalsim, and Blanca to master again, but I haven't gotten Honda yet, and we're working on it. So last night I started playing with E-Honda. Guys, this was the absolute best I've ever done with E-Honda. I was nailing combos and things that I used to not be able to do. Like I was just playing much better. I was, you know, bringing down people. I was boosting people up. I was executing. For example, when you do a butt slam, if it randomly countered it, you could do a juggle after, and I was actually getting the juggles. I used to always drop it. I was actually getting the juggles. I was like, whoa, I'm actually doing it, and I was just getting better and better. At one point, I had around a 14 or 15 win streak, I believe, and then I had another win streak going. So basically, I was unstoppable last night. I was whooping everyone's ass. Of course, I was joking. I was saying, oh, let's felt this guy, let's crush this guy, let's beat this scrub. My usual shit when I'm playing Street Fighter 6. I was really feeling myself getting into the group, doing really good. And then, out of nowhere, this happened.
What?
Wait a minute. This happened.
Oh.
Not funny. Dixon left.
The power went out. The power went completely out of my house. Everything went boo. And I was like, what? What just happened? Because I didn't even realize that we had a thunderstorm going on outside. Here in Washington State, we almost never get storms. Like, almost never. We're known as a moderate state when it comes to weather, where you almost never get inclement weather. When I lived in Connecticut, you know, a decade ago, we got thunderstorms all the time. It was a regular occurrence. But here, it's a rare thing. So there was very strong thunder, lightning, everything going on outside, and apparently, it knocked the power out. However, there is a theory, all right? That dude was outside on the power lines, and he was using his big buck teeth to gnaw. Like a rat. He was trying to take me off the internet. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. That's the theory that's rotating around there. But, no, you know, the power went out, and when it came back, everyone's like, what happened? It sucked because not only did it kill my win streak, but it also gave me a loss. So it looks like now like I'm a cheater or a puller. Things I was in the middle of a good match. I was in a mirror match with another Honda. It was back and forth and good. And then it just dropped. Like, oh, come on, dude. Seriously? That sucks. I had momentum go. You know, really was going.
Yeah, I managed to catch even that point there. Oh, if that put him in like a cheater's poll, that would have been so great. If he went to cheater jail, I would have laughed so hard.
Well, I think at that point I had another like 10, 11 win streak, and I lost it. Like, that's bullshit. So I came back, and when I came back, I got back into the groove of it again. And by the way, people were massively supporting and into it again. They were filling the king's coffers. They were paying their taxes to the king. And we made, I'm not even kidding, we almost doubled the tips. I think we were like 250 something by the time the stream ended. Plus we had everything, super chats, membership, everything. It was absolutely amazing. It was that good of a supported stream because people were liking how well I was seeing everyone's ass in Street Fighter. So probably arguably one of my best Street Fighter streams ever. Then guess what happened? My microphone malfunctioned. I know. It was like every possible thing was happening. The power goes out, mic malfunctioning. Like, what's next? And it's like everything was conspiring against me. They did not want me to hit master with Honda. And to be honest, it sucked. I didn't hit master with Honda. I might have, because I was going on these big win streaks. Cyber TV says I had a 13 win streak when the power went out. Wow. I might have had my biggest win streak ever. I think my biggest win streak was like 15 or 16. So I could have done better than that. And then the power went out and killed it. God.
Yeah, big 15, 16 win streak. But was that in ranked? Oh, no, that was casual? That doesn't count. Win streaks don't count if they're in casual. Sorry.
That really pisses me off, man. It does. So then, yeah, the microphone went out. The only way to fix that is to completely restart OBS. So I had to completely restart OBS again. I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous at this point, right? Like, dude. So basically, last night's stream was incredibly fun. One of my best Street Fighter 6 streams ever. Insane amount of awesome crushing wins with Honda. Super well supported by the audience. They were loving it. And also, one of the messiest streams ever where, like, I'm not even kidding. There's like 20 plus minutes missing. I didn't upload because that video corrupted when the PC went off because the power went out. The video corrupted. And I was like, I don't have time now to wait for YouTube to process the late stream so I can rip that clip. So it's lost right now. I don't even know if I'll bother. I mean, it's only like maybe 3 matches, so it's not a giant deal or anything. I don't really know if it's worth it to re-upload it or rip it out of the streams. It takes a while to do it. I'm like, unless people complain about it and are really desiring those missing matches, I probably won't upload them. But yeah, it was a mess. But man, it went well. The stream was great. Everyone was having a great time. Again, I was wisecracking. Everyone just loved it. It was a great positive vibe. That's the kind of vibe I want to maintain on my streams moving forward. You know, I want to have that kind of awesome social, you know, going back and forth, talking with each other, joking with each other. Everyone's loving it, you know. So I know the camera's moving, so it's the AI enabled. Because my PC restarted last night, it reset all my camera settings, so now the AI is enabled again, and I can't disable it on the fly. I actually have to like unplug the camera and replug it in and open and close the software. So I'm not gonna do that in the middle of the podcast. I guess we'll just roll with it, and I'll probably do it when we end the show, and I'm getting set up to switch over to the React channel because I have to go offline anyway. I'll probably do it then.
Oh, this means we're gonna get a bunch of swing when it's time for Q&A.
God, lightning bolts cannot stop the king's momentum right now. My momentum is like a boulder rolling down a hill, careening at maximum velocity. No one can stop the king as he rolls into town. In fact, I just received a $10 tip from the Salt Miner. He goes, tax-free, bish. In all seriousness, good on you for taking the chance with Andy and PPP. Loads of content in the future. Who knows, maybe collabs with Mudahar as well. I know. We'll see. Like, I mean, again, I really can't believe it.
Okay, I gotta slow this down a little bit because he's, hopefully Street Fighter talk's over, but 1.25 again.
I can't believe that this positivity is coming, that I'm getting so many extra viewers coming and checking out my content, liking all the content, you know, commenting on the videos. Engagement is getting sky high on this channel for
the fall is going to be so great when they turn around and be like, haha, we got you. We were never your friend. They like,
I knew it. Now I want to be my friend. Hey, I'm just gonna do my gameplay, and I don't care about you make fun of me for begging. You give me money.
the first time in years, which is amazing. Like I said, all these special things coming up. This fun gameplay collab is probably, even if it goes poorly, it's still, you know what I mean? Like, even if the game sucks or we have tech issues, as long as we're hanging out and having a good time, it's still gonna be funny. Everyone's gonna like it. And then on top of that, you know,
game doesn't suck. By the way, I don't know if everyone's played Chain Together. Chain Together is pretty fun. But you just gotta keep in mindset too that it's like, think only up, but you're playing with 4 players and, you know, you're all chained together and you have to work as a team. A lot of teamwork stuff. So like, they're gonna probably go to that countdown. Like, all right, 3, 2, 1, we're gonna jump. And you go,
What do I do? Oh, this is stupid. What do you mean I can't go on that thing?
great new games are coming. We've got Black with Wukong on Tuesday, and a week after that, we've got the Star Wars Outlaws game, and we've got the Black Ops 6 beta, and then it's like non-stop release.
but you don't want to play Star Wars because Ubisoft gave people free copies and trips to Disneyland. Even though a lot of the creators that got that trip came back and just say, like, I'm not going to be 100% positive about the game. Like, I think this sucks. I think I'm having problems with this issue with the game. A lot of creators are coming out and saying, yeah, like, you paid me to go to Disney, but the game is not all that great. So, like, you know, maybe some people did get paid off with the trip. A lot of them are not saying good stuff about the game, so.
Pieces weekly through September, October. So we've got insane amounts of stuff, and it's all going to be on my gaming PC. And on top of all of that, my documentary is coming out, and I'm going to be reacting to that nightly. Every day, at night, my night stream will be reacting to that. So it's kind of like, there's so much happening right now. So much happening. There we go. That it just feels like everything's going crazy. And, you know, it's all positive, though. That's the good thing. This is all positive stuff, right? Ratio 91 and Captain DCW, how are you guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, everybody. So, yeah, everything's going so crazy that it's hard to keep up. Like, for example, last night, after the power went out and I uploaded, I forgot to set up the playlists for today's DSP versus the internet. It's on me. I just totally forgot to do it. But there's one negative that happened, okay? So last night, as I was, you know, finishing, I had to upload a big batch of videos, okay, of Red Dead.
Don't have to say last night after I was finishing. Oh, no.
Big meaty man slapping me.
Damn it, I can't rapid fire this. Every time I hit the button, it just stops. Don't ever say last night after I was finishing again.
Dead Redemption, so that my editor could work on, guess what? Suicide Kings. Did any of you remember Suicide Kings? So for those who don't,
You mention this every fucking time you bring up the throwback. It's just you and John Rambo online trying the easiest way to kill yourself in Red Dead Redemption. There, I just saved you 20 minutes. But no, please, explain to everyone what the Suicide Kings is, because they didn't hear this a million times already. Oh, no, sorry. Tell this for the Kino Casino fans who are now your fans.
Don't know. Suicide Kings was a series of videos, edited videos, that I made back in the day in 2010, where it was me and my friends online playing Red Dead Redemption. And we tried to find the most absolute wacky, zany, over-the-top, funny ways to die in the game. You know, blow up everyone with a bunch of Molotov cocktails all at once. Get into a stagecoach and go full speed off a cliff, off a ravine, down a waterfall. And just let the wild ragdoll physics go crazy. So, this was an awesome series. It got tons of views back in the day. Like, I think one of them had over 100,000 or more views. And for a gameplay montage back then, that was tremendously huge, okay? So, I found all the raw footage. And last night, well, today, this morning, the first part, it's part 7 of the Red Dead Online gameplay. It's live right now on DSP Throwback. That 30-minute part contains all the first parts of Suicide Kings in it. But here's the problem. I can't use the word suicide on YouTube anymore. Did you know that? You
just said it like 8 times. No, here's the thing. You could do it. The only problem is that it won't be suitable for children. And there will be a warning at the beginning of the video saying that this video deals with harsh depictions or discussions about possible self-harm. Do you wish to proceed? I know this because I was researching something on the subject. But yeah, here's the thing, Phil. You could use this. But it's gonna make you lose money, so you're not gonna do it.
You title anything or put suicide in the description, YouTube will automatically flag it as risky content, and then you can't monetize it. It gets limited engagement. It won't be pushed to the algorithm. How stupid is that? So the very word that...
Well, I would say that it's incredibly safe because we don't want to be putting the wrong message out there. And also, it's very important to get the correct type of mental health. You know, if we want to provide videos talking about mental health and make sure that it's a positive and not saying like, no, like here's the thing. YouTube does not want to monetize videos that says, oh, do you want to kill yourself in Minecraft? I gotta be careful how I say this too. See what we're saying. If you want to do said thing, here's how you go about doing it. YouTube doesn't want, you know, you don't want to see a Mars bar ad play right before a video telling you how to hang yourself in Minecraft. So that's why they do it, Phil. You don't seem to understand that. No. If there's a way for you to not make money, it's stupid.
That would get people to check it out because they remember Suicide Kings and they'd like to see the raw footage. I can't call it Suicide Kings today because YouTube flagged that word on videos, and it would basically hide the video from anyone discovering it. So it kind of sucks. Like, I don't really know how to fix that. I can't really.
Call it something else. Call it A Million Ways to Die Red Dead. There, just gave you a better name.
Yeah, anything.
But if you take that, I will sue you in Oblivion.
With suicide in it, I'm telling you, anything with suicide in it ends up getting demonetized and stuff. It's stupid. So anyway, FYI, this morning, okay, part 7 of the Red Dead Online gameplay is live on the DSP Throwback channel, and that's the first part that had footage of Suicide Kings. We discovered how hilarious it is to kill yourself. Dude, I watched it last night, titled it, and went to publish it. I was laughing my ass off. It's so funny. I recommend you go check it out today if you're bored, okay? Now, I was uploading the next batch of videos. This was officially the first time I did an online session just trying to do footage for this Suicide King series. So it's like 20 videos or so, something like that, or 15 videos, something like that. So I get them uploading. I go to sleep, all right? I come back this morning, and my editor had messaged me, and my editor goes, "So what happened? You only uploaded 2 videos last night. I need more than that." I was like, "What?"
Huh? What?
And I went in here and look. Guess what happened? That power outage blew out 2 of the USB ports on my old PC. They're not working anymore. There's 4 USB ports on the front.
I love it.
Deleted.
Oh. So, if anything, you should really switch over to your wife's PC today. Screw your React and switch the PC today. If you don't, You're gonna have way more problems in the future. Oh my god, like seriously, my dude, like you drop everything and get this done, because if you don't, you're gonna be fucked later.
The case, 2 of them just don't work. They were working, and then I guess that power outage must have done something and made them weak, and they've malfunctioned, and nothing works when I plug it in. Like it'll like make the sound like it's being detected, but then there's an error message. So I even tried keyboard, hard drive, nothing works in those 2 USB ports. So the lightning actually did damage the front ports. Outside of that, everything else seems to work on the PC. Right now I'm capturing, streaming, nothing else has happened, but it just sucks. I do have a surge protector. Don't worry, everything here is plugged into surge protectors. I'm not stupid, but it just sucks that happened.
You are stupid.
You know, it's disappointing, and it is what it is. But at least it was just USB ports and not something more serious. I know this old PC's gotten beat up so badly. It's getting corrupted videos, broken USB ports, busted fans. Like everything on it is breaking down piece by piece, which is, again, why I need to migrate over to my wife's PC when I have a chance. I just don't know when the heck I'm going to have a chance. I'm not anytime soon,
Drop everything now and do it today. No one gives a fuck about your reacts. The only person I see that's like willing to react to you is, well, obviously Raw Phil, because we need raw stuff on here just in case he says something incredibly offensive or stupid. Let's take a little journey. I'm gonna see who's live right now, who's willing to put themselves through pain. Atlas Bookkeeper is. I know he is for sure, which we're gonna send you guys over to Atlas once we're done. If I can figure out this redirect. Let's see, Raw Phil, there Ian, Dark Days Mirror, Phil. And I got all these weird Punjabi stuff. Yeah, Alice is the only one willing to restream your shit. So listen, like, nobody cares what you do. And if anything, you really should migrate over to the new PC. Because it's been known, like, you get a lot of money when you do stupid stuff. Because you have tricked these new dents into believing that, oh man, he's in so much distress because he has to do this with his computer. I'll just throw some money at him. That'll fix everything, right? Right? So, you're sitting on your ass for 3 hours watching YouTube, and then another 2 hours watching YouTube tonight. Could be better spent just taking your wife's PC and migrating over, but you won't do that. No. No. I scheduled for this, and then you canceled on Friday playing Street Fighter. You screwed yourself out of $25 guaranteed from Drax Raxter for it. No, can't change it.
When am I gonna have time to do that? I got all these new games coming out. I got stuff I'm doing with Kino Casino.
Oh my god, I got... Ooh. Future me. Take that clip of Brian Griffin in the dress and put Phil's head on it. Oh, I'm so busy. I have to go do this and I have to go this. That's what he sounds like when he's like, oh man, I got so many games and I gotta do this and I gotta do this.
Gotta react to my own documentary coming. I said so much at once. I don't have the chance, right? Okay. Yes, exactly, Cypress. I have that. He says you'll have to buy a self-powered USB hub. I have one. I'm using it right now. That's how actually I have other things I plugged. So basically, I took that external hard drive, I plugged it into my USB hub, and I uploaded the videos that way this morning. So coming up soon, if you like that Suicide Kings or you like the premise of someone playing Red Dead Online and just doing hilariously ludicrous stunts, think Jackass, basically. That's exactly what we were doing, like Jackass-like stunts to kill ourselves in the most hilarious animations possible. That footage will start going live. It started today, and it'll keep going over the next week or two, okay? So go check that out on DSP.
What I got a feeling that Achievement Hunter and Let's Play did this, like, way before Phil. Not my canon, that was in GTA 5. They wouldn't have done all that stuff in Red Dead.
Throwback. Anyway.
Or GTA 4.
Here we go again. With AI. Anyway, so yeah, last night was wild. One of the best Street Fighter 6 streams ever in history, even with the technical difficulties. Insane amount of support. And while we're doing this, and by the way, another tip has come in. I'm going to shout it out in a moment, okay? Thank you, whoever did that. I will shout that out in just a sec. I think it's time for us to celebrate the King's achievements, shall we? Should we celebrate my achievements here in Street Fighter 6? Since I started playing Street Fighter 6 on PC, listen to this.
No. Skipping.
All right, just listen to this. My character.
No, I'm not going to listen.
Those are the four that I'm focusing on that I want to keep using, okay? M. Bison. I've played 62 Excuse me. I played 93 total games. Out of that, I won 62, lost 31 for a 67% win-loss ratio. That's pretty good. In any fighting game to have a positive ratio and also having it, 2/3 of the time or whatever winning, that's a great ratio. But in reality, that's actually my worst ratio right now in Street Fighter 6, if you can believe it. Like, wait, what? I thought Bison was your best character. I mean, technically he is. The thing is, when I hit Master with him, then I had like an hour where I played and I had a really bad night, like I was just playing poorly, and I lost a ton. So it actually dipped my ratio a ton.
I'm stupid.
So, Blanca, I have played 85 total matches on PC. 63 I won, 22 I lost, 74% win-loss ratio. That means 3/4 of the time I'm winning with Blanca.
No, I'm actually just gonna skip it completely because like I'm gonna Minecraft myself if I have to listen to Street Fighter 6 stuff.
36 out of the 41 matches in. Basically, my Dalsim monstrous version of this game. You might as well not, So anyway, I'm doing incredibly good. I mean, that's wild. 88%. So.
How about your 1-star Diamond Lily? You want to talk about that?
Here's the thing. Coming up on Monday, tomorrow, I've got another gameplay stream, and I have to choose. Do I want to play System Shock Remake again, which would be great. I love the game. We actually just got to a new floor maintenance floor. Or do I want to play Street Fighter 6? The problem is, whatever I pick, that's really the only time I get to play for the rest of the week. I'm booked. We got Black with Wukong for 2 days. We got the Kino Casino collab, and we've got Stardew Valley on Wednesday night. And I'm not streaming Monday night because I have to do private patron videos. So whatever I do tomorrow, that's it for the week, and the other game will not be played for the rest of the week. See, that's a tough decision. Like, I'd be down for either. I'm really liking System Shock Remake, but I know people love the Street Fighter right now. I'm doing so well. Because what I would want to do, I would want to get Honda to Master, and then once he's at Master, maybe play a couple matches, but I think I want to go back and rotate around again. So maybe I would either pick Bison or Dalsim and play with them again, okay?
It just makes absolutely no sense. He has wasted so much time. I want to say like 2% of the time he's played Street Fighter has been World Tour to go through that story, and then just completely dropped it because he hit a wall. And the rest of that time has been online matchmaking through 3 different systems and playing the same 4 or 5 characters over and over again. By this point, guys like Justin Wong and Maximilian have mastered every single solitary character in that game. And have essentially, unless like Yo Video Games comes over or they think of a new creative way of playing the game, they have shelved Street Fighter 6 until like the next character comes out. I don't think Max will go back to Street Fighter 6 until Terry comes out in November. I'm trying to remember when he comes out. I think they're saying November. It's in the fall for sure. But where it's coming is like, when it's coming, it's hard to say. But like, God damn it, like, I don't know why he has stuck with Street Fighter 6 so long. So many people. You know what? Let me go. I'm gonna do the Jad thing. I'm going to Twitch. And I'm gonna go browse. I'll throw it up here so you guys can see too. Well, part of it anyway. Okay, this part's cut off because of the way I have it. Like, I didn't want to search it by number. It's just like, okay, here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to because it's here. So right now, not the full screen. This, hang on. Get a better display on here. Shit. I can't, just blocking it. Okay. Oh no, I need that for later. All right. So Street Fighter 6 right now, 2.9k viewers. This is not a very highly contested game on Twitch for viewership. It is directly underneath Marvel Snap, that free-to-play card game, and sandwiched in there with the original Final Fantasy VII. I'm assuming OG7. People are playing remake. No, it's 7. What is this? Oh, this is cool. Bunch of speedrunners doing a relay. So you have Final Fantasy VII both on here, and then someone's playing Final Fantasy Adventure. Which technically is a mono game, but whatever. That's cool. Hey.
Had a good time with my bestie.
Today, that is good.
Treated her at AC over David.
Oh, nice.
Well, her birthday's coming up soon next month, so I figured that'll do. And we went to the dollar store. I picked up some dainty rice.
Ooh, nice.
and a few other things there. And
Yep.
then we went to Walmart, got ourselves some snacks.
Nice.
And then she went back on the bus, and yeah.
Sounds like a fun time.
So,
Thanks for
what do
listening,
you
Tom.
want with that hamburger tonight?
Oh, I got a pizza kit.
Pizza kit?
Yep.
All right.
Since we had half the stuff here already, I was just like, all right, I'll get some dough, some sauce, and some cheese.
That we
That's all I really need
have.
there. Yeah, I got just the pre
Yeah.
stuff there.
Yeah. Okay. Pizza it is tonight.
All right. Good. Oh, did you close me down there?
What?
Did you close me down in your browser?
I muted you.
I thought that didn't work. Okay, that's weird. Anyways. Glug, 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 sip, 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 chew, chew, chew.
No. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. All right? Good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I received a $10 tip. Sire, the royal court jester is refusing to perform by taking his shirt off and sucking on cucumbers. He's gone into hiding. Please get the royal guards and punish him appropriately for abandoning his duties. Yes, I've heard that Review Tech has basically not streamed all week, right? Like, he streamed early in the week when his documentary came out, and then he just hasn't been around all week. Are you surprised? Like, I mean, the guy got destroyed by the whole internet. That June the King documentary, I think as of now, it has almost 700,000 views.
Just wait for yours to come out, my dude. Unfortunately, this is not going to have the same effect on him that June's documentary had on The Completionist and on Rich from Review Tech USA. Because it doesn't matter what June reports on. It will show the internet at large, like the internet normies at large, the kind of person Phil is. But these people here are not going to break Pygnosis. It's going to be very rare. If these people here break Pygnosis, I will be pleasantly surprised. But I highly doubt it. But he will not disappear from the internet like Gerard and Rich did.
Let me check. I haven't checked it in a couple of days. Let's see. I need to go to subscriptions. June the King. It just hit 700,000 views this morning, so it's been out for 1 week only. It came out 10 a.m. last week today, and it's hit over 700,000 views.
Oh my god, they're so robust.
That's pretty nuts. So that's one of his fastest performing as well. And by the way, I did have a talk with June. He is blown away, happy obviously. He had no clue it was going to perform like that. I told you that documentary on Rich was a filler documentary. That was meant to be a filler until mine came out. So for him to have 700,000 views in a week on a documentary he thought would only have maybe a few 100,000 views total has completely blindsided him. And he's like, whoa, this is awesome. And I told him, I says, dude, that's the power of hype. He said, dude, we hyped it up for you. People got so excited about it. That's what happened. And he also said that was the first documentary he ever did a live premiere where people were able to watch live with the chat rolling. And I told him, I said, dude, it worked well. When it went live, I plugged it, others plugged it. And basically people went and watched it live. And I told him, you had over 8,000 live viewers when it premiered. He was like, what? Yeah. I was like, dude, you got to do that every time. Every time you put out a documentary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do it for Phil's for sure. And you'll see the positivity coming through, and then Phil will go, oh, he blindsided me. June, get my name out of your mouth. And here's the thing, like, for all the people that are making a documentary, like, June's gonna be one of those ones that he it doesn't matter if he makes a follow-up or not. Like, when he says something gets done, it's out there. But June will live rent-free in this little gouty pig roach's head for a very long time. Thank God he stopped saying Turkey Tom.
Do a premiere.
But now that I've said that, he's probably going to mention Turkey Tom here.
And people will go in and flood it with views. So there you go. Anyway.
Also, can we also point out the fact that he's taking credit for the video blowing up? My dude, you had nothing to do with this. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so anyway, I mean, his documentary has been out for a week. 700,000 people, well, I would say 700,000 people watched it, but you know, other people watched our reaction and everything, right? So, I mean, what's he going to do? Well, I mean, honestly, here's an honest question. What content is Rich going to make? What content is he going to make? Does anyone care about his takes on anything anymore? I don't
think so, because like from my perspective, like the walls begin to crack there when he just started. I don't know. Like, for me, the soundboard got way too grating. Like hearing that fucking applause, and it was too loud. It was drowning out everything. Like my goodness, dude. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what other content he could do. I mean, like, he could just keep live streaming and reacting like he does. That seemed to bring in stuff. But I mean, like, the stuff with him and Jay, that was kind of weird. Which, who's to know if that's a work or shoot, if we're gonna use wrestling terms here.
Underdeveloped, not researched, sloppy takes, which is literally what he did for 10 years and got him 1 million subs on YouTube. Like, he has nothing else to talk about. He's been so destroyed and as they say, felted in that documentary. What content could he possibly make that anyone wants?
God, felted is his new calendar of the day word, or word of the day calendar. I fucked that up hard. Yeah, this is his new word of the day calendar word. Is felted. Like before, it was oh God, what was he saying for it? Oh, instant gratification. That was the word of the day before. Which, after I heard Matt McMuscle say it on a video, I was just like, yeah, this is good. I was like, hey, did you hear Matt McMuscles use your word?
To see, except he gets on stream and everyone beats him up. Because he's going to now become, he's going to be the next Wings, the next Boogie. He has to increasingly do embarrassing stunts and things, because that's all anyone's going to want to see him do. And the sad fact is, I feel like he could have changed over the years. How many times did I call him out for this content? And I said, dude, you got to stop with this drama shit. It's not going to work long term. It works now, but eventually things are going to turn on you. And that's exactly what's happened. His public opinion has completely turned on this man. No one wants to hear his takes on anything anymore. They just want it, sadly, they want to see him fall apart. The problem is, how on earth can he quit? Because he has no other job options. He's been out of the economy for over a decade. He's not hireable for anything. Look at him. He can barely...
You know, a lot of people could say the same about you, my dude. You've been unemployed for, what, 16 years? Or 14 years? I don't think there's a employer in the world that would take you on. 42-year-old man. I mean, you could probably get a job at Walmart. They take pretty much anyone. But he won't do that because that's above him.
Stay awake. He's popping edibles to stay on stream. How could he be hired for a job? Especially, think about it this way. Someone comes in and they look distinguished. The moment you go on the internet to search for them, it's nonstop pictures of them without a shirt, sucking a cucumber, kissing a cock. You want to hire that person now? They're all over the internet like that. And that's what I'm saying. When he did those things, he was not thinking at all. He sadly, very sadly, only thought in the moment.
Okay. Let's throw it back at you now. Let's throw the situation back onto you, Phil. You are done with YouTube. You're done with streaming. You're done with content creation. You're done. But you still need to make money to provide for your family. They Google you. They find the May burst first, or the May 1st burst. They find the Hello Jew. They find the slave trade joke. They find all this stuff. They find all of these reports, whether you think they're based factually or a nugget of truth or whatever. They find all this stuff that, hey, this guy's addicted to mobile games and has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on WWE champions and sweaty JPEGs of Hulk Hogan. You think someone's going to look at you and say, yeah, he would be perfect for our job? Yeah, go ahead and hire that guy. Turnabout's fair play, buddy.
What would benefit him, and never thought big picture how this would affect him or his family, and now look at the position he's in. So quite frankly, I don't know. I mean, it's sad. I don't want him to have a life spiraling out of control.
Why'd you say get felted, bitch? Because he made fun of you for 10 years at the end of you guys reacting to his documentary. Fucking hypocrite.
I want him to recover and have a good life, but he has to change who he is as a person, and he just hasn't changed. So he has to do that first. That first step must be made so that then he can improve everything else. If he actually came back and said, I apologize for everything I've done over the years. I fess up to all of it now. This was all a mistake. I shouldn't have been like this. I'm going to change for the better starting today. Here's how, and here's his outline and his plan. Then I think maybe people would forgive him, and he would stop being the whipping boy of the internet like he's been for the last week. But do you really think he's going to do that? Has he shown any evidence that he's capable of that kind of growth or change? Right? It's sad. I hope that he does come back. I would like to see a Review Tech redemption arc story where he improves and changes for the better. But since every time he's on the internet, he just sits there and copes and pops edibles, I don't see it happening. Okay. So anyway, so wow, this camera is something else. So Street Fighter went well, right? Incredibly well. Hello, camera. I need to go down like that. There. See, it's a. This is ridiculous. Come on, AI camera. Okay.
Not AI.
Exactly right. Cypress TV just said it the best. If Review Tech doesn't respect himself, his chat never will. If you don't have any kind of decency or self-respect for yourself, if you just make yourself a living embarrassment, then the internet will see you as an embarrassment. When you put the clown makeup on, it doesn't wash off. See? And that's the problem with Review Tech. With me, listen, I was the whipping boy of the internet for 10 years, but I didn't degrade.
You still are. You just think because you found a new group of people that were throwing. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Just because you found a group of people that are willing to give you more money now, doesn't mean that the whipping has stopped. You're still the whipping boy of the internet, and you always will be. And I've said this on countless other restreams and countless other attractive videos. The only way this is going to stop for you is if you leave. If you just turn off your YouTube, turn off the stream, turn off your socials, and then just leave. Go get a real job. This is when it will end for you. Well, I mean, it's never going to end because I feel like detractors will still talk about you. They'll still have streams. They're like, hey, Philip's not streaming anymore. Well, let's watch his old stuff. Let's remember how much of a edgelord and cringelord he was back in the day. And they'll still point and laugh at you. But if you get off the internet and cancel your social medias, you'll never have to hear about it. That's the only way.
Grade myself the level of, oh, I'm just going to pull stunts for money and do, you know what I'm saying? Self-degradation. And look, I'm your clown dancing around.
You kind of already did that with the React. You purposely went out and bought a poker set, put Rich's face in there, and we're taking chips away whenever he did something bad on the internet. My dude, I would have to buy 10 of those poker chip sets to take away the amount of chips for the stupid shit you've done over the years.
I refused. I kept making meaningful content. I stayed the course being who I
said before, I say this again. Your content is not meaningful. You just play video games poorly. How is that meaningful and robust and flavorful? And whatever stupid other words you use to describe your content. It's not. You're just a dude playing video games. I'm just a dude that plays video games. It's nothing special, my dude.
wanted to be. And now 10 years later, the internet is coming around to it. Oh, shit.
Okay. Who exactly is coming around to this? Give me names. You keep saying that detractors are felted. We're the new hate army. Oh, this is felted. This is, you know, we're seething. We're all the. Give names. Don't say Duty. Because Duty is not seething, my dude. He's just laughing at you. I don't watch the man's content anymore. I haven't for a very long time because it got too samey and too. He unfortunately reminds me a lot of Phil, where he just like uploads, like for the sake of uploading, just get it out there, and sometimes reports on stuff way before it's ever confirmed. But again, like, your case would be a little bit easier to stand on if you would actually show these names, these tweets of these people who are quote unquote felted or seething, or the people that are actually like being nice to you. Because I don't see it anywhere. Nobody's being nice to you, my dude. Nobody's coming around on you. And if they are, it's probably just an op to like turn and, you know, show you up. But anyways, keep going.
Phil is actually based. He's been sticking to his guns the whole time. Everyone made this shit up about him. Now that we watch him, we realize it was all bullshit, right?
Okay, what did we make up? Again, you like to talk a lot of shit, but you don't want to back it up. Like, what was made up? If it's the WWE champion stuff, you admitted for years that you didn't play, and then on July 23rd, 2022, a day that will live in infamy, when you felt it was cute to record your cat, but you forgot to shut off your phone, and there was WWE champions right there. For years, you denied playing it, and then when you got called out on it, you went, I told you I played games. And you lied. Oh God, I'm seeing Raw Phil's chat. Everyone's saying thanks, Dirk.
But you got to be a man about it, and you have to stick to your guns, and eventually maybe karma will come back to help you rather than bite you. Anyway, I really don't want to...
Karma is coming to bite you so hard in the next week. June documentary cannot get here sooner. I don't know if I'm going to do a react to it or a call to it. I might just watch other people's reacts. I'm contemplating it. I might get some people in on that. That's one tough USB-C cable. I tell you what, keep running over it.
I'll talk about this all day, okay?
No, I don't want to talk about it all day. I'm a gamer.
Support remains incredibly strong on all my streams. Thank
Right
you
now. The wheels are going to fall off soon.
so much for that, everybody. In fact, we're at $121. Like I said, let's hit the 150 King Stacks goal by the end of the stream. We're almost there. And, you know, if you're enjoying yourself this morning, consider supporting in another way. Right now, we got no super chats whatsoever and no memberships. Let's get some of those going. All right?
Oh my, it's never enough. You just got $121 and you're like, I got no super chats and no memberships. Aren't you happy you got this? You should be happy as a pig in shit you got 2 of your goals knocked out through your podcast because you make no money through the memberships. And why would anyone become a member? Because you're going to go over to DSP Reacts here in like 20 minutes. My dude.
Tributes to the king. Please bring them. Listen, I'm just going to tell you guys right now. All right, unless more support starts coming in, there's no way I can pull any Hogans tonight. All right, and that's going to be sad. Can you imagine the hundreds and hundreds of Hogans just sitting there in loot waiting to be pulled? How are they going to be released from their loot? It's like the genie stuck in the lamp and you can't get out. You can't get them out of the lamp unless you rub it. Well, I can't rub the lamp unless you support the stream. Okay, those Hogans, they're crying right now. Okay. Very nice. All right.
God, I wish I had a Borat button. Every time I hear very nice, I want to play how much?
Exactly. The 5 stars don't pull themselves. Exactly right. Okay. Anyway, so let's continue. So yesterday was a great streaming day. Had tons of fun. Lots of great, content. Lots of great gameplay.
Lots of money.
Let's talk about the rest of the week now. All right. Today it's React Day. So right after this podcast ends,
Skipping.
content so early on today. And again, let's hit that. Let me put the cowboy hat on. My bad, guys. I'm gonna get the cowboy hat for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I had to put on a stupid hat. What the hell? Yeah, you gotta dress up like a fucking 4-year-old, like you said before. You hate it, but you love it.
So now the camera's gonna follow me over here. By the way, watch this. Look at my messy closet. Oh, you can't really see it. It's messy. I gotta clean it out again.
Bro, you spent 3 weekends cleaning out your closet. You have to clean it again? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? He spent 3 weekends cleaning out this closet, and now he's got to do it again. He still has all those old retro games in there that are probably worth like a couple $1,000s. If he really, really wanted to fix his bathroom and use real money, as he said, you pack all that shit up, you drive down to Seattle, you see DS Koopa over at Pink Gorilla Games, you sell that shit for a fair price. Oh, shit.
Here we go. Well, that's certainly weird and interesting to have the camera follow me around the room. Can you believe it?
You know what? Phil, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Keep that option on there. Because the camera following you into your closet to get that is 100 times better than an empty chair. Oh, and because he begged for super chats, he finally got super chats. Here's your super chat, Phil. Love the Boogaloo Boys Hawaiian shirt, by the way. What was the super chat from before? God King Phil, merciful leader, can I be knighted?
AI follows me around the room? That is insanity, man. What's up, Cincinnati Harry with a super chat? He says, God King Phil, merciful leader, can I be knighted? Perhaps. Perhaps in time. I will have to designate the knights of the round. Right? We shall see. Thank you, Cincinnati Whoa, the camera went too low. Thank you, Cincinnati Harry. And then I received a super chat from Conan. $5 super chat. Here's your super chat, Phil. Love the Boogaloo Boys Hawaiian shirt. Yes. One of my many summertime attires that I've added to my rotation, my wardrobe. Jasper Kitty, the AI camera's going crazy today. How are you doing, buddy? Very nice. Captain DCW,
How much?
Court Jester. Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy. All right. So, I'll get the... Conan, you are the latest super chatter. I will get you up on the leaderboard in a moment once this cat gets off my lap and I can actually reach my equipment. Okay, so today, DSP versus the internet on DSP Reacts right after the show ends. That's the afternoon stream. And then the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to head over to my DSP Throwback channel. And we're going to do a live stream.
Oh, wait, he's still on a schedule.
I think that would make sense. What we could do is, like I said, we could get Honda to master and then maybe switch it. I'm going, oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about that, you know, his colors, his colorations would stand out with the blue background. And indeed they do. So I was going to put Conan on the leaderboard. But then someone named BMW
E82 125 at M Sport did a £6 super chat and said, "Is Ask the King dead?" Yes, because he does Q&A every fucking day because he has no content. He doesn't want to end the pre-stream early. He has to go 90 minutes every fucking day. Actually, I think he's been extending it even longer.
E82 125i M Sport just did a €6 super chat and says, "Is Ask the King dead?" Well, here's the thing about Ask the King, because many of you probably don't even know Ask.
Oh my god. Are pigs playing Ask the King? If this guy's asking about Ask the King, he probably knows what Ask the King is. Oh my god.
The King is, if you've only been coming by for the past 2 weeks since the Kino Casino stuff. So, back in the day, I wasn't a live streamer. From the years of 2000.
Oh my god. This is a super long years ago story. Okay, talk about the helicopter company.
2008
okay.
all the way through 2013, I never had a stream, okay? It was just on-demand videos on YouTube. So people had questions for me, and I never really answered them. I started a series called Ask the King, where it was like maybe once a month, people would submit questions on like a forums, and I would pick them and answer them on the show. And people loved it because it was their chance to get direct answers on all things me, okay? Imagine having a direct line to a YouTuber. That's basically what it was. Now, this show ran, no exaggeration, from I think 2010 all the way through like 2022. And then what ended up happening was, I'm an interactive streamer now. As you can see, I talk with you every day. I interact with you. I answer your questions live, right? So the need for this show just degraded and degraded over time. You know, for a long time, maybe for like 1-2 years, people are saying, "Hey, why do you still do this show? Because you're an interactive streamer. You don't need a dedicated show for it." And I was like, you know, you're right. But then people would be angry. They'd be like, "No, come on. You know, Phil, you're a longtime YouTuber. This is like your legacy show. Keep it going. It's your longest running form of content is this Ask the King show." But admittedly, I kept telling everyone, yeah, I think eventually we're going to retire it. I don't really see the reason to keep it going when it doesn't really have a purpose anymore, right? So eventually, I think it was early last year, we just phased it out. There was no real reason to continue on with the show because you can ask me questions whenever you want. However, someone made a proposition. They said,
oh god.
Well, they did make a proposition, just not a weird kind. They said, after you're done reacting to your own documentary, would you consider doing an episode of Ask the King where basically people could ask you questions? And I thought about it. I'm like, it's a maybe, because obviously the goal is when I react to this documentary, that's going to be the end of it. Like, I'm not going to be addressing these foolish, ridiculous, nonsensical things about my past anymore because they're in my past. The current me is not the Phil who made all those mistakes. The current me is not the person that my detractors basically spun me as for the last 5 to 10 years. I'm a very different guy. People love.
Okay, how are you different now? How are you different now from then before you were now? Is you just don't make like the racial and sexual jokes that you did before? Like, that doesn't change you, my dude. Like, I don't think he understands. I don't think he does not quite understand the real reason why detractors hate him versus what he has in his head. He thinks it's like, oh, it's it's for the things I've done in the past. It's like, no, my dude, it's what you are now. We are looking at you now. Okay, let me say, I am looking at you now. Like, I don't care what you said in the past. I've said terrible things in the past, too. A lot of us have done that. But it's how you act in the now today. And what you act like today is a spoiled brat. As an egotistical, narcissistic asshole. That's why we don't like you. And you're never going to change. You need serious psychological help, my dude. But You moved away from all your family and true friends that could probably give you that help because you don't think you need it. There's nobody in Renton that will like bum rush him in an intervention and said, "You are like this. You need to stop," and then get him the help he needs. That will never happen. There's a multitude of other reasons why people dislike you, Phil. This is just like the tip of the iceberg. But no, let's get it. How are we so wrong?
My content, they're really starting to like me again, which is great that people's eyes are being opened.
Who was liking? Your content is still the same. Just because like the Kino Casino people are fluffing you up by giving you money, which I think is really stupid. Unless you have like a masterful plan to charge back all of these donations. If that's the big op, like that's kind of a stupid op, in my opinion. Like no one should ever give him money, period.
Into me and my content again. I don't want to go keep rehashing the same fucking bullshit over and over. So my concern would be if I do Ask the King again, and everyone just asks the same questions again. It's like, dude, I just did the documentary react. Why do I gotta answer this again and again and again, right? And the other thing is
because you keep changing the story. That's the thing about you too, is that you'll answer the same question 20 different ways. So nobody really knows the real truth. So that's why we'll go back and we will use Pig Go to go back to old Ask the Kings. And shout out to ALT and Atlas for going back and doing all of these old Ask the Kings so that you can get all of his answers from back then versus like what he says now.
is people have a tendency to move the goalpost. So the documentary drops.
No one's moving the goal. Bro, you are the one that's moving the goalpost. Like you moved the goalpost with the mobile games. For 2 years, there's a compilation of you for 2 years straight saying, I don't play mobile games. I don't play mobile games. When Kat moved in, I made a commitment to her that I would stop playing mobile games. And I have. I do not play any mobile games at all. And then the July 23rd happened. And then you said, I told you I played mobile games. I was like, oh, so you lied. That's another reason distractors hate you, my dude, is that you lie all the fucking time. So Ask the King actually would be a little bit beneficial because like we can get some new takes and new answers from you on old stuff.
React to it. Great. Now people, oh, what about this and this and this? Wait a minute. No. I just reacted to an over 4-hour documentary about myself. I don't care about your next bullshit question about some other stupid nitpicky thing. I just don't give a fuck. Did it stop? I got it to stop. Holy crap. Guys, I got it to stop. I don't know how. What did I do? I waggled my hand back and forth like this. I did something like this and it stopped. Yeah, it stopped moving now. So now I can, like, man, I think I'm actually kind of centered now anyway, aren't I? All right, cool. So I don't have to worry about it following me around. Excellent. I don't know how I did it, but what I'll have to do, I will.
Now I can rock back and forth without being made fun of. No, we'll still make fun of you.
I don't know. I have to learn the hand gestures. Like I said, there's like 3 or 4 hand gestures. One is if you put your hand up like this.
Didn't look at the fucking instruction manual.
Like high. And then there's other things you could do. You could zoom by doing a hand gesture. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Did I just activate it again? Oh, no. Oh. I stopped it again. Okay, now I know. So you turn it on and off by doing that. Oh, that's cool. All right, wait a minute. That's good. So I can turn it on.
I learned how to use a toy.
And now it'll follow me. And then I can get it centered, and I can turn it off.
Lock it back and forth through the accent.
Oh, this is neat. So if I learn the hand gestures, I'm good. The only problem is, you know, I'm going to accidentally activate this thing, right? Like, I'm not going to mean to do it, and I'm going to keep turning it on by accident. Oh, man.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I
just
wanted
leave.
to go a little bit further that way, so hold on. I wanted to go a little bit more this way. A little bit. There we go. Okay. No, wait. Actually, I wanted to go the other way.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay. That's good. Nice. Cool. Look at this. So when I salute the public, when I salute all of you, my camera goes on and off. That's pretty wild. Okay. Anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, so today's React Day. Tomorrow, it seems like you guys want Street Fighter, so I'm okay with that.
The raw fill chat's still going on.
The Level 1 podcast and a Street Fighter stream where I probably finish bringing Honda to Master and then switch back either to Vice.
He's still on the schedule segment because he's getting so derailed. Skipping.
The reason, and I have to do Tuesday, it's going to be the premiere of Black Myth Woo because I'll talk today. Cool, good stuff. Excellent. All right, shout outs. So, BMW, thanks for that super chat asking about Ask the King. Chances are Ask the King probably will not return because we already have other interactive mediums to talk with me. And Senior Old did a $2 super chat. I found you through Kino Casino. Me and the Proud Boys love the show. We're the Proud Boys. I don't know about that. If you're talking about the political group, just for the record, I'm not a political guy. I do not support any political ideology or anything, so.
But you want to do DS politics. Look, you are the biggest fucking fence sitter I've ever seen in my entire life. There's no way you're going to be able to do DS politics.
I mean, you're welcome to enjoy and support, but I'm not going to be approving any behavior of any group, so. Okay. Anyway, all right. So we got some super chats in. Thank you guys so very much for that. I appreciate that. We have no members yet today. No new members or anything like that. We're at 80 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes right now. Right now, we have almost 400 people watching. If you're watching and you're enjoying yourself, click like on the stream right now. Let's hit it. Let's literally do it right now. And let's get some members. We got no new members today. We can get some new members or give some memberships to the community. We can make it happen. Come on. Right now, let's see those numbers climb. 81 likes. Let's do it. Let's get it to 100 likes. We're 81. Like the stream right now.
What will you do? What will you do at 100? Huh? Do I do the celebratory bubble blow?
You're having a good time. 87 likes. Yeah, now we're doing it. Let's go. Let's do it. 87. Let's keep going.
God.
Let's get that to 100 likes right now.
Again, this is not going to matter because you're going to private this video and the likes are not going to be added to your analytics. You're fucking stupid.
Quick like on the stream. Come on. 96 likes. I told you. We're right there. Let's get it to the 100 likes. 96. 101 likes just like that. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, we did it. Thank you. Thank you for supporting your king. I appreciate that. Now, let's get some super chats and memberships in. And like I said, by the end of the stream, let's hit the 150 goal. Let's do it. Let's hit that 150. That's doable. I'm here for about another half hour. Let's hit the goal. Let's get it all done. So that way, we have a nice react show, and I don't have to worry too much about it over on the DSP React channel. All right, let's do it. Good stuff. Okay, so here's the deal. All right? I basically talked about everything I had to talk about today. There's no real game news today or anything going on. I'm excited for today. I think React Day is always a good day of the week to break stuff up. I'm excited for the rest of the week's schedule. I know you guys are too. Thank you for the support. And what I'd like to do, let's just open it up to Q&A. If anyone contributes, you'll get a shout out. But let's just open up the chat to Q&A. Tag me in the chat if you'd like to talk, and we'll go from there.
Oh
right,
my God!
Stop doing it. Stop following. Cool. Who do you guys want to chat about today? Well, I consider a 7 out of a 10 a good score for a highly anticipated AAA game. But when I used to review games, I used to be very, very strict. Like, for example, for me, 7 out of 10 is not bad. 7 out of 10 is pretty good, because it is. 5 is supposed to be average.
I'm going 1.5 because he's born in the pit.
It's 2 notches above average, you know? The problem is that these game reviewers from mainstream media kept over-exaggerating scores, right? They did. They just kept over-exaggerating scores over and over. So, a game's only good if it's between 8 and 10. Anything below an 8 is a terrible game. That's not true at all. A game could easily be like a 7, 7.5 and be an outstanding game, just not best-in-class game of the year. It's still good. You probably still want to play it, but the industry has made us believe that with their scoring systems that are just not scaled properly. And when I used to do game reviews,
you could just buy the game yourself and trust your own judgment. Like, Double Dragon Neon was probably one of the better new school beat 'em ups that came out in quite a while. But IGN gave it like a 3 out of 10 because they gave it to a guy who like never played old school beat 'em ups in the day. So of course you're gonna give it to a guy that already has like a bias towards the game. It's
what I always held myself accountable for was comparing each game that I reviewed to other games in the industry that had come out recently. How are you going to give a game a 9?
I'm hoping you're talking about in the same genre, because like, how are you going to score a game? Okay, let me just say like Gears 3. How are you going to score Gears 3 against like NHL 11? Because just because they came out in the same calendar year or the same calendar month. Oh God. We're half hour behind live fill right now. But like, I'm looking at Raw Phil's chat. Everyone's spamming exit out, exit out, exit out. You're memeing stuff you just did. Bank lease confirmed. What is he talking? Okay, we gotta get over to this.
Major flaws, and then give a game a 7 out of 10.
We gotta catch up. I gotta see what's going on.
That doesn't even make sense. And that's what an editor is supposed to do at one of these publications, is balance the scores against themselves, and they don't do that. They basically just fucking don't do anything. Okay, so it's pretty sad because now our games industry doesn't. The ratings, everyone just look, oh 7, oh what a piece of shit. I'll never play that. Right? Wait, what? 7's supposed to be good. But you're right. These game reviewers in the major media outlets have screwed us up, and our minds are all wired wrong now because their systems have been so dumb for so long. Right? So, okay. But anyway, yes, a 7 out of 10 game can be good. It can. Let's see here. What's up, Gabriel? Good to see you. Diebenstein? Isn't that Debo? Let's just get rid of him. It's Debo. He's only been banned 7,000 times. Get out of here. Captain DCW says...
What? Wilson. At DSP, would you consider giving RTU his last chip back if he redeems himself, loses weight, quits edibles, and becomes a more positive person?
Here. What's up, Gabriel? Good to see you. Diebenstein? Isn't that Debo? Let's just get rid of him. It's Debo. He's only been banned 7,000 times. Get out of here. Captain...
That's a legit question, though. Will you give the chip back if he redeems himself, loses weight, quits edibles, and becomes a more positive person?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So you don't wish Rich goodwill. Fucking hypocrite.
DCW says, what's your go-to drink? Do you mean liquor? Man, I don't really have a
Liquor?
go-to drink. There's many different things I like. You know, over the years, I used to drink rum all the time. And I'll be honest, rum ain't so good. It's not. It was like the cheapest thing. I always mixed like rum and Coke or whatever. That was my drink. You know, then after that, it was gin for a while, and that's when people, like, over a decade ago, caught, like, Tanqueray bottles in some of my videos, started making fun of me, saying that I was a gin alcoholic, I would just drink gin.
Just because there was 2 giant bottles of gin. That's an unhealthy amount of gin for one person. And I'm pretty sure Panda wasn't drinking that shit. That was all you, my dude. That's where the meat, like, that's what people make fun of you, because, like, every condo video you did, every tour video you did, every staycation, vacation, you had to vlog yourself. You had giant bottles of gin there. Like, my dude, you have a problem.
24/7, even though that wasn't true. You know, in the modern day, I prefer like maybe some tequila or some whiskey, something like that. When I do drink, I don't drink all the time anymore. Like I used to drink like a fish, and now I don't.
You have admitted to several nights after stream having a drink with your wife on the couch. This coming from someone that doesn't drink all the time. You keep telling yourself. This is the other thing too. Like, if no one will have an intervention for him to get him to a psychiatrist because he's a narcissistic asshole, get him to someone because he's a fucking alcoholic.
But it all depends. Like if I'm out, I'll get like a nice mixed drink. I like so many different things that are good. If we go to like a restaurant that's like Mexican restaurant or a tropical restaurant, you want like a fruity drink to go with your meal. But if you're going to like sometimes you get like a good Moscow Mule, that's pretty good. It all depends. Okay. Now if you're talking non-liquor, I really don't have any preference. Like all day I drink this seltzer water because it has some flavoring to it, and it doesn't have calories. So I'm not rotting my teeth. There's no sugar in it. I'm not killing my body with empty calories. I'm just high.
Okay, so whereas if he's getting something like this that has sweetened flavor into it, it may not have sugar, cane sugar, or condensed sugar, or whatever. It'll have sugarlose, which is a sugar sweetener substitute. It could just be just as bad. Here's the other thing too. This thing has aspartame. Now I can't speak on you know the glories of that. I'm drinking tons of these, and showers in your cold. I know you drink a lot of these too, but you cannot sit there and be a pillar of health when you're just shoving aspartame down your throat every fucking day. Oh, and just in case he doesn't read this out, $5 from David Riviera. According to Steam, Wukong releases tomorrow. I preloaded last night. Are you not playing it day one?
Hydrating with some flavor. That's why I drink that seltzer water all day. Here I have filtered water. I have a pure water filter, in my fridge, and I filter it and I drink it out of this. Usually on my night streams. Okay, and that's usually what I do. I drink coffee. For dinner, I drink cherry juice. Reason being, I have a medical condition.
Future me, remind me. I am talking with the doctor. I'm going to the doctors tomorrow to do the stress test for the stent that's in my heart. Future me, be sure to remember to ask the doctor, does cherry juice help with gout? I need to know. I need to know from an actual medical professional, not fucking darksydephil.
Where I have very elevated levels of uric acid in my body, and if I don't if I don't manage those levels, I can get monstrous flare-ups of swelling and incredible pain in my joints. Okay? I've learned to manage this in the last 9 years since I was diagnosed with it. I don't really have a problem with it anymore, but I have to drink this tart cherry juice every dinner. I drink a big-ass glass of it to help manage it, and it tastes like shit, but I gotta do it. I've gotten used to the flavor of it because I need it in my diet, and that's also why I don't eat a lot of, like, red meat.
Feasting with Phil or feasting with the king would prove otherwise. You gulp that shit down.
Shellfish, stuff like that. Outside of that, yeah, I don't really drink, like, soda. I don't really drink soda. Like, I drink this seltzer, but I almost never drink soda, or anything like that, you know? I cut all that stuff out of my diet ages ago. You know, I'm getting older now. You can't be drinking empty calories all day, right? I received a $5 super chat from David. This is according to Steam. Wukong releases tomorrow. I preloaded last night. Are you not playing day one? It's not supposed to come out tomorrow. I'll check. It's not supposed to be out tomorrow. It comes out the 20th. So let's see, because when does it unlock? If it's not unlocked in the morning, then I can't play it anyway. Here, let's see.
You use Google.
I'm waiting for the person who donated this PC to send me the code for it. Because they have a code. They're going to get the game for free. When you bought this PC on Amazon, you get the game for free. Let's see. So it says release date August 19th, but you notice there's no... No, see? This game plans to unlock in approximately 1 day and 6 hours. So what does that mean? Probably around 7 or 8 p.m. my time. I'm not streaming then. I can't stream. I'm going to be doing the private patron stuff. So I'll be playing it Tuesday morning. It's not out in the morning. If it was out in the morning, sure, I would do this as my morning stream. It's not. It says it unlocks in 1 day and 6-7 hours. So, yeah. What it is it sounds like they're unlocking it slightly early. But not that much, because, you know, 9 p.m. my time would be considered midnight.
You know, you could just tell Slayer to fuck off. It's like, listen, this is day one views, my dude. I need to do this, and I need to do it now. So fuck your private Patreon video. I'm not gonna sit there watching South Korean propaganda videos for 30 minutes for you. So yeah, you could do it tonight too, because guess what, my dude? Copy cleansing comment on it. Wow. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Raw Phil's chat is popping off right now. You thanks for the content. Tasty banana. Thanks for the content. You privated a live video. Oh god.
Eastern, and therefore that's when it
oh my god, what is going on?
Yeah, so I'll be playing a Tuesday day stream. Okay.
We got a ways to catch up.
My code, actually. In fact, I should probably message the person who bought me my PC.
Okay, let me go faster.
Games, I can preload it.
We gotta go faster. Try and catch up
right now. Let me find it.
You spoken. You can't.
Here it is, I think.
He is. Hang on, I gotta put my voice mod on.
I'm sending an email right now.
Wait, you're not gonna read your typing out loud? Oh no, just clear your throat into the fucking microphone. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's robust.
I did check my spam. I didn't see it, but maybe he did, and he might have sent it days ago and hit my spam and I didn't know. So I sent an email. Hopefully he'll respond, and I can preload it myself. But yeah, I'm playing Tuesday. Like it says about 30 to 31 hours till it unlocks, and I'm not gonna be able to stream that anyway. So there you go. All right, so thank you, David, for the super chat. Guys, we are coming towards the end of the podcast. We got another 15-20 minutes, and we have not yet hit the King's taxes. We still have $29 to hit the King's tax goal stream. So please consider contributing, hitting that tax goal. If you do it by the end of the stream, I know we can. Thank you.
Oh my
I have no
god.
games that I want to play until November with AC Shadows. I'm playing AC Syndicate right now with Touch of College and Madden, so I don't get burnt out. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. A slow transition into the fall season, but there's a good variety of games coming out this fall gaming season. I think there's gonna be something for everyone. So, good morning, Stoic. How are you? And Derek, how's it going? Derek really likes the background. Me too. Look how awesome this background looks, right?
Hey, DFP Gaming. Hey, Phil. I love the Elgato wave panels behind you right now. I'm in the background. There, you acknowledge Derek. Now shut up.
Every day, it's gonna stand out differently. With
By the way, this motherfucker's 24 years old and failed his driving test. I had to fail you to yield. Whoops. Guess I have to try again in another 6 months.
I use it's gonna be so sweet, so awesome. Okay, what's my favorite Burger King burger? The Whopper, the classic Whopper that really hasn't changed much at all over the years. I love the Whopper. By the way, we're at 126 likes on the stream. Let's get that to 150. Right now, if you guys are watching and enjoying, click like. We're at 126. We absolutely, with over 370 viewers, we can hit 150 likes on the stream. So please like the stream if you're enjoying yourself. We just got 127. Look at that. We're at 127. We're climbing. Like the stream for the king. Like the stream for your kid. All right. Thank you. 132. See, all you gotta do is ask. 132. The viewers have spoken. The stream is great. They're liking the stream. Keep going. Let's hit that 150, 135. Keep going. Very nice. Am I playing Space Marine 2? It's a maybe. I know it comes out in September. I'm interested in it. I want to see what I'm doing with other games at the time, what else I'm involved in.
I gotta play Space Marine 1.
140 incline. 10 away from the
Oh
goal.
my god, shut up.
Please keep liking the stream if you enjoy it.
Well, if you're gonna blow the bubbles.
Like the stream, let's hit 150. Game Boy, how are you today? How's it going, man? Have you ever tried fish with cheese? Man, the only time I could say I probably ever had fish with cheese would have been like on a filet fish sandwich from McDonald's, right? Like, that's probably it. That's probably the only time. We're 144 likes. We're at 148 likes. We are 2 likes away from hitting the 150 likes goal. Come on, it's free. It's easy. Let's hit it right now.
But you private the stream, so who cares?
Okay. Now we're down. Wait a minute. We're down to 147 likes. Who unliked the stream? Someone's about to get felted so bad. I'm gonna take the King's Scepter. I'm gonna go on your head. Just drop it down. Just like that. On your cranium. It's gonna make a big sound like crack a soul. Okay, we're back to 148. Come on. 2 more people like the stream. 153, we did it. 153. We hit it. Thank you guys.
Chad, you are so lucky you're not watching this. Please don't rewatch this.
Fly in the house. And my wife said that Jasper, he was chasing it all throughout the house. The fly went into the fireplace, which is off right now for the summer, and must have escaped because it has a back exhaust. It probably escaped out the exhaust out back of the house because Jasper was really chasing it all over the house, jumping and trying to swat it and everything, but he couldn't get it. Yes, I kept the panels that I took down off the wall. There's still, my whole office has those panels, by the way. They're just off camera. So I saved them. All 16 panels I saved. I might eventually hang them on other places in the office to reduce the noise even further.
Yeah, maybe into the direction that you speak. You know the whole point of this? Like, these are supposed to go in front of where you're speaking. If you want true soundproofing or sound absorption. Like, this is going to get a little messy. I'm not going to go full screen for this so y'all can see it. Or try to see it. But these are my foam panels. Oh. All behind me. Because this is the direction I talk. And they're supposed to, and they absorb the sound. Not very well, mind you, because there are times there where I'll get in a laughing fit, and I will howl and laugh and cry, and wife says she'll still be able to hear me. I'm like, oof, man. Fucking bubbles. A little late on that, but meh. Did I think I might have thrown out that bubble wand I bought for that one joke. Because everyone got the DSP video up to 100 likes.
I'm not gonna do it right now. It was enough work to put this shit up. Took 6 hours. I don't really feel like buying a bunch of sticky tabs and hanging those all over the place. Someone actually suggested putting them on the ceiling, and I was like, I mean, could do that, but then if the adhesive wears off, it's gonna clobber me in the head. And it's just foam. But one day would be funny to see it come down, smacking me in the head during a live stream, probably. Shout out to Kato Mialgarius, $5 super chats for the King's Taxes Sire. Thank you so much to Kato.
Oh, wow, he went.
And we're coming down to the wire for the end of the show. Let's hit that King's
20 minutes over.
That's a tip. Your PayPal.
He went 20 minutes over.
And get it going.
Because chat's saying like, oh yeah, it's done.
The King cannot be categorized into a general category. The King is locked out. Test. No. I don't. Your PayPal. Please, Timmy, through PayPal. Let's get that hit. Let's hit that goal and get it going. Have I ever taken a personality test? No. I don't care. The King.
Yeah, you wouldn't take a personality test, so it would show that you're a narcissistic asshole. I had to double check to make sure I was back on the screen there.
Cannot be categorized into a general category. The King is larger than these gross generalizations. Do you understand? I find them very offensive. In fact, I think my personality is its own category. That's how big of a person I am. That I'm my own personality type category.
Holy shit! If you're just, oh my god. I am so much bigger than everyone else that I have my own category. Yeah, it's called Gouty Pig Roach.
Do you understand? The King does not judge, does not categorize.
Derek spamming again. At DSP Gaming. Have fun with that, you guys, this Tuesday night. Thanks, Derek. Shut the fuck up now.
Categorize himself. People categorize themselves through the King. And now look what I've done. Oh, no. Look what I've done. I've done it. Oh, no. Okay, am I centered? All right. Stop it again. Good lord. What's my favorite survival horror game of all time? Resident Evil 1, because it literally was the original. That's the one that put all survival horror on the map. It was the first true gaming experience where I felt actual fear. That scene, you're walking through the front hallway and the dogs jump through the window. I never before have I felt like that in a video game. And I felt, first it was fear because I got scared by the jump scare. And then after I survived the dog attack, it was like delight. Because I was like, dude, so video games are going to be like this now? Like video games are going to be like horror movies? You have to understand that was genre defining. It was a genre defining moment. So absolutely Resident Evil 1 for me. But they'll ever bring back the vlogs. What are the vlogs exactly? I don't know what you mean, Gwen, if you can elaborate on that. It's all good, Captain. Captain says not really big into React stuff. He's going to watch my AC Syndicate playthrough and he'll be back to hang out on Wednesday. Sounds good, man. See you later. Have I ever been to a Shonen Jump store? No, I have not. I don't even know what those are. I know what Shonen Jump is, but I didn't even know that they had their own stores. Have we entered the new renaissance of DSP gaming? I'm noticing so many new viewers and positivity. That's not for me to say. That's for you to say. But I just want you to understand something. I've always been here. I've always been this guy. It's just that I needed the opportunity to be taken seriously and not be treated like a joke or a whipping boy. You know what I mean?
You are a joke. You are the whipping boy. That hasn't changed. And apparently, like, whatever this other thing comes up, it's going to, it's going to be huge, because, like, we're catching up now. I got to find out what everyone was freaking out in the chat.
And actually see if they like the content for themselves and to judge for themselves. And it seems like you guys are judging and saying, yes, we're at 161 likes. I didn't even ask for it. You guys kept liking the video. You see what I mean?
You did ask for it. You did. You're like, hey, let's get that up higher. Like, you may not realize that that is, like, you asking for support. Oh my god, dude. Hang on, I gotta
From that they
let me get that ready. I just want to see how far along Atlas is compared to me.
It certainly seems to me that you guys are enjoying the content that I've been making all along, and now that you're here, it's just making it better. Having more viewers, more people to talk with and everything just makes it better. I absolutely adore my core fan base who got me where I am, but now being exposed to a whole new
But now
audience
go
is
fuck
amazing.
yourself. I
It
got
goes
new
way-
people
goes
that give
way.
me money.
You're loving this for the first time, but I'm loving having you guys here for the first time too. It goes hand in hand, you know, it's reciprocal.
It's reciprocal.
When I get a crown that fits, I don't know, go get it, because I really like the look of this crown, but I can't really seem to find one that is like a good crown. People are like, oh, go on Etsy. I'm like, so now you want me to go on Etsy and buy for some random person? You don't know if it's good or not. You know, spend a lot of money. I don't know. I'll think about it, but I'm not too concerned about it. You know what I'm saying? The meal vlogs, the vlogs I used to do a long time ago, I always enjoyed those. You're not talking about meal vlogs. You're talking about DSP Tries It. You're talking about my long-running taste test series, right? So I retired DSP Tries It for 2 reasons. Okay, first reason is because I was getting older, and quite frankly, I didn't want to eat fast food once or twice a week just to keep the show running. All right. Number 2. There was not a lot to test anymore. Like, the fast food places around here really weren't coming out with a lot of new products to test. Every once in a while, like every few months there was one. But basically, I couldn't really maintain the show with the 17th variation of a Whopper that just had them change the slice of cheese on it or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't interesting anymore. And then number 3, and this honestly is a really big reason, the views fell off. I was doing DSP Tries It when I started. Those were getting 10, 20, 30,000 views. I was making, no exaggeration, sometimes hundreds of dollars on the videos. So it was worth it. It got to the point where I was only getting a couple thousand views on like a DSP Tries It. So it made me like $5. The meal alone for the episode cost me like 10, 15. So
Oh, no.
I was spending more money making the series than I was making profits on the series. You understand? So because of that, I retired the show. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Everything's changing right now, correct? I'm getting a whole new audience. People are supporting in droves. So if this pattern continues, and now there's a desire to bring back a show like that, perhaps I could do a taste testing show here, right? Where I try various new products, you know, but it can't be often because, again, I don't want...
Oh god, I missed the Derek chat. At DSP Gaming, I found your Metal Gear Rising Revengeance plasma web video, which was DSP Tries It episode 11 from February 21st, 2030. Yeah, thanks, Derek. No one cares. I do. I care because I want that lamp. I love Rising Revengeance. I think it's a fantastic game. I think Konami giving and Kojima giving the game mode to Platinum saved that game. Because they had no idea what kind of game they wanted to make. Now I want that lamp. This pig roast doesn't care. He just cares because they'll look pretty in his background in September.
want to eat fast food often. So it would have to be like a limited thing where I decide when I'm going to do this. You know, maybe once a month, right? I would order a fast food meal, one of these new things, and test it out. We'd have to see, okay? I received a $12
Oh, wait, that's a
33-cent tip from an anonymous tipper. There is no name attached to that one. Thank you so very much, whoever that was. Considering the amount, it's probably an international transaction that converted to that, because I don't think anyone would pick $12.33. But thank you so very much with that. We are now at, hold on, $133 in the King's taxes. We have a mere $17 left to fill the King's coffers before the podcast ends. Please, let's hit it. Let's do it. I know we can make that happen. Thank you guys so much for giving tithes to your king. So Derek says he actually found the original video where I unboxed my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance plasma lamp. It was episode 11 of DSP Tries It from 11 years ago, February 21st, 2013. So yeah, 11 and a half years ago, I unboxed that lamp, and then I never used it. So now I'm going to start using it in my background. Starting next month, we're going to have that plasma lamp, Tesla lamp actually, in the background. It's going to look pretty sweet, I think. No, I've never seen the Kirby Cafe in Japan. You want to submit a video for the React show? Do so, please. If you become a member on DSP Reacts, either the Ultra level or Submission level. Please, you have to do the right level, okay? Ultra level, we're guaranteed to watch your clip, and you get to submit 4 a month. Submissions tier, there's a chance for your clip to be watched in a randomized playlist. You get to submit 2 a week with a random chance to be watched. Obviously, the submissions tier is way cheaper than the
Remember, his definition of watched is that I hit play. Where I will finish the whole thing? Who fucking cares?
Ultra tier, all right? But please consider becoming a member over there. And yeah, I would love to react to something like that. That sounds good. Absolutely. I didn't even know there was a Kirby Cafe. We had watched the Harry Potter Cafe in Singapore a couple weeks ago. Remember that? It was a Harry Potter themed cafe. Ray Summer says that was actually my tip. I'm low IQ. I got scared and confused by the PayPal UI. All you got to do, you put your whatever you want to be called by in a tip. You put your name in the body of the tip in the PayPal message.
It's okay. He knows.
And I'll see it and I'll call you out for whatever you want to be called. You call yourself whatever name you want. Some people actually want to hide their names because they used to be afraid my detractors would, like, you know, try to find them and harass them and dox them and shit. You be whatever you want.
No, that doesn't happen. Because we already know, like, the majority of the people who donate to you is OIC and under 1 million socks. So, like, you hate detractors coming in with 1 million socks, if that ever happens, which I don't think it does. No more Singapore videos, please. Fucking ban him. Oh, God.
It's all good.
Derek.
Okay.
At DSP Gaming, I get a lot of this Deadpool Wolverine ad with Ryan Reynolds wearing his Deadpool mask and promoting Tim Hortons. Now I want to see the movie. Bill, you want to go see that movie now because Ryan Reynolds dressed as Deadpool did a Tim Hortons commercial? Oh my God.
Really? Derek says he just saw a Deadpool and Wolverine ad play. Ryan Reynolds was in his Deadpool outfit, but he was promoting Tim Hortons. Is Tim Hortons good? I've never had it because I don't live in Canada. Apparently it's a Canadian thing, right? Tim Hortons? So I don't know if it's any good.
Well, to be fair, Tim's has started to permeate to the northern regions of the United States. And a pro tip, if you really want Tim's coffee, go to McDonald's. Because the distributor of the beans, Tim's didn't want to pay that distributor anymore, so then they bought from another company. And apparently, I'm not a coffee drinker, but apparently Tim's coffee tastes like ass now. But if you want, like, actual, like, you know, the flavor of Tim Hortons coffee, go to McDonald's. Plus, too, like, Tim Hortons stopped being a coffee company and donut company a very long time ago. They're now big. Their new big thing is now they have their own line of energy drinks. And they got one of those dancing TikTokers to promote it.
Good or not? I just find it funny. They're the highest grossing, biggest rated R movie in history. They just passed the Joker, okay? And he's out there shilling Tim Hortons? What the heck is that? That's hilarious. No, people are saying Tim Hortons is garbage. Really?
Who said Tim Hortons
longer
garbage? Well, I mean, I just said that. Tim Hortons no longer good. They have them in the US too. Isn't it a gas station? Shut up, Butters. What about the Spoopy Museum in Japan? Have you seen that? Oh, Snoopy Museum, sorry. That's propaganda. They're here too. It's here in the UK. Food is okay, coffee's okay, nothing more than that.
I have not seen the Snoopy Museum in Japan. No, I have not. That's just propaganda. They're actually in the United States too. Oh, I've never seen one. I've never seen a Tim Hortons in the USA.
You live in Renton. You've gone nowhere else in the USA for the last, like, 10 years. Oh, maybe back to Connecticut to marry your horse of a wife, but that's it. Oh, because I haven't seen it in Connecticut or Renton. It doesn't exist in the United States of America. USA. USA.
It's in the UK. The food is just okay. The coffee's okay. Nothing more. Wow.
Might have to ask Chad about that if I ever get back into, if he's doing DSP bingo tomorrow. I'll be like, yo, do you got Tim's in the UK? What
Tim's
says
sold so much coffee, they then opened a bank and they offer credit cards. Tim's Financial. What is going on? What is going on this planet right now? Yikes. I mean, I never...
If people make enough money, you can run a bank, you can run a MasterCard. Company I used to work for the last 5-6 years, we pushed MasterCards.
Heard of Tim Hortons, like I said, never seen one, so I'm not gonna crap on it, but I just hear about it all the time, and I'm like, where is this? I don't even know where the hell it would be. I never see this thing, right?
Maybe if you left your fucking house more than once a week and left your city more than once every 10 years, you'd see one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $17 tip from Duty's Rope. Wow, that's pretty harsh, man. These peasants are keeping the king waiting. Off with their heads! Well, thank you so much to Duty's Rope, good lord, for a $17 tip, and that officially means, yes, indeed, we have hit the king's taxes goal for the stream. I haven't even begun with my react show, and we have maxed out on support on the stream. By the way, that's the 5th straight stream that we have done this. Thank you also very much. The king appreciates you lining the coffers. Again, Those Hogans are waiting tonight, and I cannot pull the Hogans without your support. Now the Hogans will be let free. Who let the Hogans out? You let the Hogans out with your King's taxes today. Thank you so very much, man. All right. Who let the Hogans out? You. All right. So that means we're gonna have a vest, but I'm only here for like maybe 5-10 more minutes, and then we're gonna go over to the React channel. But we could do a quick poll for the vest if you would like. All right. Now here's the truth, though. All right, we have to make a choice: either a vest or no vest, and I keep the shirt on. I can't wear the vest over this shirt because I already have a shirt under it.
They paid up for a vest. You put that shit on, you little bitch. You're always so proud of like, these people are getting paid to take their clothes off. I'm getting paid to put my clothes on. Put that vest on, you fucking whore.
So it's either gonna be the white undershirt with the vest over it, or I'm just gonna keep this shirt on. So let's do a poll for that. So, no vest, keep the shirt. Then we'll do, I'm trying to see what colors would pop today with the background too. Do different one. Let me think. Like what would look really good with today's setup, right? Probably the red. We haven't even worn the red vest yet on this new camera, so we'll do red. Let's do original beige, and let's do a wild one. I just did gold last night, and that's like the wildest color. What's another crazy color? Let's do, gray wouldn't look good. I already got blue. I don't know, blue. Oh, blue. So red, beige, blue, or no vest, just keep the shirt. Please vote. And you only got about 10 minutes to vote, just so everybody knows. Today should be fine for heat, because I'm not playing Street Fighter. I won't overheat, and I have the air conditioner on. It should be okay. Oh, no. Last year, Tim Hortons did a collaboration with Justin Bieber. It was called Tim Biebs. I mean, so you're a little late, like 10 years late for that collaboration, are you not? Who the hell cares or talks about Justin Bieber anymore in 2024? We want to be, like, late to the punch. There you go, man. Sheesh. All right, you guys vote for a vest. Vote
Maybe
right now.
people still like Justin Bieber?
Automata says, love that you're turning the Hogan meme to your advantage when you play that game on stream as a joke. The thing is, here's the thing.
Is this where people were popping off in the chat? Oh, let's find out. What would you play the game on stream as a joke? Okay. My camera's a little broke.
I don't have AI to move my camera around for me, Goob.
I can't actually prove to you that all the bullshit they've been saying over the years is a lie, is because...
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Show your screen. If you show your screen, I've said that, and I will say this on the record right now. So mark this down, August 18th, 2024. Phil, if you show your phone screen, and if I don't see Down for the Rafters on there, I quit. I quit. I ain't quitting YouTube. I'm gonna stay here and keep making videos, but I'll stop detracting on you. I mean, I know my word means nothing because I'm small potatoes, but I will stop talking about you altogether. I'll leave every detractor group. I'll unfollow every single detractor. Won't mention you ever again. God's honest truth. That is my solemn plea to you. If you are not down from the rafters, I will leave. If you are down from the rafters, then you got a world of hurt coming. And that's the reason why you won't show the screen, because you know that's true.
If my accounts and stuff get out, you know they will find a way to access data and information based on it and then hurt me, right?
It doesn't matter. We have everyone has all of your information already. Like, I don't think there's anything that you can do to like safeguard yourself anymore now that everything's been leaked, which by the way, you did. You keep on saying that everyone doxed you. You doxed yourself because you did all those condo tours because you needed all that machinima money. So you kept pumping out videos and you kept scanning your bills. You scanning your mail and there's Philip Bonnell at XYZ Renton, Washington, or and then at the time you said like, who cares? Who knows my address? It's like, well, people who could do stuff to you.
Right? You have to understand that a mobile game account is typically attached to two different things. One would be like your cell phone ID for whatever kind of cell phone you have. Also, they can associate that with a cell phone provider and plan. All right?
It's really not that hard to find out. Your number hasn't changed. You still have the same phone number. Like, you type that into like a 411 and it would tell us the provider. Here's the other thing too. If you don't pick up and it goes to voicemail, people can easily identify what your ISP is just by listening. Or sorry, not ISP. What your cell phone carrier is just by listening to the voicemail message, because every cell phone provider's voicemail message is different. Some of them even blatantly tell you that the TELUS customer you're calling or the Rogers customer. I'm using Canadian examples here, but they'll specifically say which carrier that person's with. So it doesn't really matter.
Just to be honest, my actual accounts in some games that I've played are the same name, and therefore they might be able to track history of things. You know what I'm saying? And then they...
So you don't want people to find out how much money you've sunk into other games. Gotcha. Someone in the chat says never play it on stream. Yeah, as I pointed out, WWE Champions is a very, very boring match 3 game. Like, it's like paint by numbers. Like, I honestly don't understand his appeal. Other than the fact that I guess that, like, if you rage quit out of a match, it doesn't count towards the loss percentage. So he can stay at a 99% win-loss ratio in that game.
They could probably get contact with fucking phone companies and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I can't have that. Because I've already been through this. And I will talk about this during my react to my documentary.
But you said you weren't going to address that in the documentary. You said that the last 5 years are bullshit. It not true. It bullshit. Do not listen. It bullshit. Listen to me. Read. Like, so you're going back on your words. You're going to react to the last hour of the June the King documentary. That's going to talk all about all of your finances and the bank leaks and the bankruptcy call. God damn. This is probably what people were like spamming in Raw Phil's chat. Is like, you can't keep your life straight, my dude.
But if these weird, psychotic detractors get one piece of information, they find ways to turn that one piece into a bunch of nightmarish situations. For example, at one point, they used social engineering to fool a company, which I had an account with, to give them information, and then I'm not kidding you, this happened, they emptied my fucking bank account.
No, they didn't. The bank leaks, they didn't get access to your money. They got access to your bank records. Now, full disclosure, we always have to say this. That is totally illegal. And the guy on Kiwi Farms fully admitted it. He said this is an illegal thing. That, you know, this is illegal how to do this. How I did this. But now that information's out there, we can you can do with it as you wish. They did not take money out of your account. Because you said at one point that they took out $3,000. They took out $9,000 in one go in 3 different transactions. 3,000 here, 3,000 here, 3,000 here. That's not possible, my dude. Especially when you don't have the money in there. You do not keep money in your savings. As soon as you get the money from YouTube, it's gone to your bills. As soon as you get money from PayPal, it goes to your bank and then it goes to your bills or to Hogan's. You cannot hold on to money, my dude. But please continue on to the tale as how people stole your money when there was none there.
Okay. Now, they didn't have access to the bank account, but they found a way through social engineering to hack.
So if they didn't have access to the bank account, how did they get the money? How did they take money from you if they didn't have access to the bank account? Explain that.
Out an account, drain money from the account. And then I had to clear that up and clean it up. I had to make all new accounts because I had no money for a month. I couldn't pay all my payments, and I have payment agreements with things like I'm transparent about this. I said it before. I have payment agreements with the government to pay back taxes that I owe them for years that I didn't pay my taxes properly when I was in financial distress. Okay, so I have these agreements in place. And
oh, even when you're making mad cash with Machinima, you're in financial trouble. You just didn't want to pay your bills, dude. I'll fully admit that there are years back in my youth, or my early adulthood, I should say, because I'm the opinion once you hit 17, 18, you're on your own. You're an adult. You're a dumb adult, but you're an adult. And this is something I kind of wish schools would teach, other than like, okay, we're gonna keep talking about the history of World War I and World War II and our founding fathers and this and this and this and this. Okay, we're getting near the tail end of your life here in high school. It's time to get you out in the real world. In the real world, no one gives a crap about what happened in World War I and II. In the real world, it's about how many hours can you work, how much money you can make, and are you saving for the future? No kid has ever taught this. You gotta figure that out on your own. So then kids go out and they get credit cards and they spend it on stuff they don't need. They get jobs and they spend that money on stuff that they don't need. And then they start getting higher interest rates and credit card balances, and then they can't pay that back, and they're constantly paying interest and they're not paying the dividends back, and they're not paying the balance back. No one teaches you this shit in high school, so you gotta figure this out on your own. No one told Phil this at all ever in his life. So by the time he got into his late 30s, I'm screwed for life. What, Ro? Oh my god. So they hacked his account, but they couldn't get access to his account but they stole money. But they couldn't steal money because they couldn't access the account. So what is it, Phil? This is probably what Raw Phil's chat was freaking out about. And I'm sure we're going to get we're going to have some big, long... Atlas, I know you probably... I think Atlas is at this point right now in the video.
And I defaulted on all my agreements because I had no money.
Okay, you had money, but you didn't have money. Okay. So, here's what I'm hearing. I spent all my money, but I'm going to lie and say Detractor stole my money, and that's going to be my excuse to the government so that they'll take pity on me. Gotcha. No, he obviously thinks it's an excuse.
They drained my fucking bank account. Okay.
No, they didn't.
Okay. So that's what I mean. And that was based off of like a little piece of information, a lot of guessing, and them social engineering a company. They then were able to pull that off. You see? Now, this isn't stuff that I'm going to give you details on or fully discuss publicly because it would just be harmful. You see? But I've already...
It's all going to be the documentary, so don't even have to worry about it. You can take June the Keen's word because there's some factual evidence in there, but he'll say it's circumstantial evidence that will never hold up in court. I'm like, really?
been down this fucking road. That's what I mean. Like, the detractors know with this stupid mobile game bullshit. That doesn't matter anyway. Even if it were true, it still doesn't matter. You understand?
It does matter in the long run because it shows that you're irresponsible with your money and that you lie to your audience every single day where that money goes. Listen, I have no problems with streamers with goals that say, hey, this is our operating cost, and if we get a little bit more, I'm gonna get a tattoo, or I'm gonna get this collectible. Whatever, that's your money to do with as you wish. But you feign distress every single day, and when you get a good day, like the day you did the react with the casino guys, and you've made $4,000 total within super chats and super stickers and direct tips, and then you're immediately crying poor the next day. You have a spending problem, my dude. And you have a gambling problem.
It's not a horrendous crime. These people...
It's not a crime, but it makes you look like a shithead. That's our problem. Well, here's the other thing, and I agree with Chad on this too. When the bankruptcy information comes up, you defrauded the United States government. You lied about every single thing. Oh, sorry. You call this dunces. Okay. Just use the R word. You know you want to use it. You used it the other night. Just use it. But my God, like, yeah, I lost my shit. Okay, what was I yelling about before I unpaused it there? Yeah, the document will come out. Everything in there is true. It's all bullshit. But yeah, Chad, I agree with King Chad. He did defraud the government. Because he claimed stuff on there. And that guy who came in who was pretending to be the other lawyer that said, where's the $5,000 in business expenses coming from? And neither Phil nor his attorney on the call could present that. He's like, we already explained that. And he said, no, you didn't. Also, like, WWE Network is not a business expense. Like before he moved out of Connecticut, when was the last time he reviewed anything WWE related on any stream? Made any smart mark video? I don't think he did. Like, he only did that with John Rambo. And then once he moved away, that's the end for wrestling content. We can't do that now.
Full game bullshit. That doesn't matter anyway. Even if it were true, it still doesn't matter. You understand? It's not a horrendous...
So if it doesn't matter, then just admit it. Just admit it. Admit you have a problem. Admit that you have to keep this placing in this little community. Which, by the way, like, that community doesn't want you. If you didn't give us like so much money to Scopely, I'm pretty sure they would ban your account. They're just like, we don't want this person in our community because it's bringing a negative light. I am banned. Like, WWE champions blocked me on Twitter because I dare tweet them a gif of you. The WWE champions subreddit has a strict #2 rule. Do not talk about DSP. That is how much of a negative aura you bring to that community. Just for the fact that you spend so much money on it and you don't admit to doing it.
Crime. These people are just dunces. But if I...
Oh, we're dunces. Yeah. Just say the re-word. You know you want to say it.
were to try to prove my innocence, they would absolutely take whatever piece of information was public and they would use that to get other information and find ways to daisy chain it all together and hurt me. And that's...
We don't need to do that to hurt you. You just do that on your own. And I can't wait for this whole casino thing to come crashing down on you. And you just go right back down to level 1. Even though you think you're on level 2 and level 3 right now and you refuse to change the batter, you're still on level 1.
That's why it's just not worth it. It's like I said, the devil I know is being harassed and made fun of for the past 5 to 10 years, being called an asshole lolcow clown on the internet, right? That's the devil I know. Knowing that...
Because that's what you are.
Devil, I'm still able to maintain a business, have a good life, right?
Through begging.
Devil I don't know is if I prove my innocence to all that shit they've said, and then number one, they'll just move the goalpost anyway, so it won't matter that I disproved it. They'll have something else that they don't like me for, right?
That's pretty easy, because, like, you do a whole lot of other shit that we don't like you for. I think, like, WWE Champions has got to be up there, like, number 1 or number 2. And here's the thing, Phil. Like, yes, I believe that the goalpost will be moved if you fully admit and say, yes, down from the rafters is me. This is how much I spent. This is my roster. Okay. Then I think, like, the direction will go to, like, what would be the thing that detractors would talk about more if WWE Champions was finally proven 100% concretely? Down for the rafters is you. You have spent this money. I would think maybe would you just focus back in on Cat? Like, where's Cat? Why have you decided to not bring on Cat? Why have you dismissed all the questions about Cat coming back to doing co-op? Or, hey, how come you don't spend the money to get your house fixed? You want to take out a refinancing once the economy fixes itself. Oh, yeah. We can talk about the actual cat. Why won't you get its blood work done when it's constantly vomiting all over the house? I can do that. There's plenty. He seems to think that, like, the mobile games is the only thing. There's plenty to talk about with Phil. There's plenty of talk about.
And then on top of that, they use the information I provided to hurt me and my family and my business. So I'd rather mess with the devil I know who's right here, who I've been with for 5 years, than this giant can of worms I might open over here that could completely screw me over. You understand?
So, TLDR, if I admit that I'm down from the rafters, my 2 pigs that constantly give me money might stop giving me money. And then I'm screwed. So I'd rather not do that. I don't know if he's ever, like, actually, like, that would be kind of funny if, like, he's weaving this web of lies around them, where if they absolutely don't believe that down from the rafters is him. I wonder if any of them have ever come out and say, like, Phil, we don't care if down from the rafters is you. We'll still support you no matter what. Because there are those people in those types of groups of content creators that are just like, we don't care what you did. We'll still support you. Like, there's some people that still support Dr. Disrespect, even though he fully admitted that he texted that minor. Like, full stop, like, on Twitter. Yeah, I texted a minor. I feel bad about it. I shouldn't have done that, for sure. And people are just like, oh, why are you guys not supporting Dr. Disrespect? Like, he texted minor. Where's the proof? He admitted to it himself. Oh, that's just whatever. You can't help those people. So, like, if people still support Phil after if he admits that he's down from the rafters, there's no more helping those people. You know, go ahead, burn your money. You can do whatever you want.
Be more elaboration on that probably during the documentary react, but that's just in a nutshell how I've handled this whole thing.
You handled the thing by not handling the thing, by saying it not true, it bullshit. When there's enough evidence to show that it's true. So if you just want to keep saying it's bullshit, we're going to just keep saying that it is true. And there's nothing you can do to stop people that. So, okay, so we're at this point now. I think we're finally going to get to the point where he talks about... He's got to talk about taking down that video live during TBS. Because people brought it up in his chat. And people brought it up in Raw Phil. So what do you got to say for yourself there, Phil? Glug, 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 sip, 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 chew, chew, chew. Lip sip, lip smack.
I mean,
lip smack.
To be quite frank, just think of it this, and this is absolutely truthfully documented story. One of my detractors worked at Comcast, my ISP, and was sitting there messing with my modem settings and resetting my modem during my live streams to troll me. I
don't think that's been actually proven. No as far as I remember, no one in like Kiwi Farms or in the Discords has come forward and said, yeah, I worked at Comcast and I fucked with Phil. I don't think that happened. I think he's making it up.
And we found this out. There's documented evidence. Comcast fired the person, you know?
And I don't think that's been confirmed either.
What the fuck? If that is truthful and happened, of course you can understand that even worse things have probably happened, right?
Someone's asking about my
I received
plum.
another tip. Wow, a $5 tip. More King's taxes coming in. From Duty's Diabetes. Now listen, you guys are saying this shit. I'm not going to go low and hit these guys out. I don't know if Duty has diabetes, nor do I give a fuck, okay? But
I am in the firm belief that darksydephil has diabetes himself. Undiagnosed type 2 diabetes. But he will never get blood work done himself. And I don't wish what happened to me to happen to anyone else. But if Phil got himself a silent heart attack, I ain't going to lose sleep over it.
Duty's Diabetes just sent me $5 to say, King, I'm glad to see you shouting out donos during the podcast. Makes me want to donate more. Yeah, and again, I think as long as I can maintain my train of thought and cover all the topics I want to cover, I think I'll start doing it this way. If I see contributions at the beginning of the show, I will shout them out. I'm going to change the format of the show because it used to be I save it for the end, but it seems like people are more apt to want to contribute if I give them a shout out right away, so I will do that, okay?
Yeah, it's almost like no one gives a shit about your shitty opinions about gaming news or what you lump into gaming news. That's just gossip about other streamers.
Here you go. That's right. Another day, another L for Duty. That Duty is being backed up again, guys. Duty is all backed up. He took the whole bottle of Metamucil, and it's still not coming out. He's still constipated. They're going to maybe have to get one of those fucking, like, rooter snakes up his ass to try to dislodge the duties that are stuck in there at this point. Because every day, hitting this goal, every time I'm hitting this goal, this guy is fucking freaking out and seething. He's so upset that I would be successful and he'd still be a fucking loser.
I'm sure he'll just make a video and say crying emojis in the chimp whatever the fuck is. And he'll play Whiterun, which, full stop here, like, since watching Detractor stuff, like, I absolutely hate Whiterun. Anytime I hear it, I'm just like, nope, clicking off.
All right, we're going to end the show momentarily. So I guess we're just going to end it. And it says, the winner is no vest, keep the shirt. All right.
Wow, get fucked, Dent. you got him to his goal, and he's not wearing a vest because he's wearing his stupid Hawaiian shirt. Bravo. And now he's going to burn that money on Hogan's. Congratulations. You played yourself.
The winner is no vest, keep the shirt on. So I will keep the shirt. You guys like the shirt better than any vest. That's what we'll do today. Thank you guys for voting.
Oh, shit. I forgot to hit this. Like, I have this on deck anytime Phil lies. It's like, or people says like, oh yeah, they love me in my content.
Where is the proof?
Thank you, James Woods.
It's without a question. They will move the goalpost on you. Who cares? You don't have to prove anything. It's them who cares anyway, not us. And you're absolutely right. That's the thing. That's absolutely true. People don't care. Now that people have seen the real me via the Kino Casino guys, being on their show, doing the co-op react, and people say, wait a minute, Phil's a cool guy. He's funny. He's insightful. And now people are checking out my content and they're like, oh,
you're not funny or insightful. You're fucking cringe. Like, anytime they talked on there, you're just like, ooh, I don't know how to enact. And they were talking about Nick Ricada and the fact that he couldn't get his dick hard or something wearing a... I can't remember the name of the thing. It's the thing you, like, apparently you strap it over your balls and it makes like a fake cock or something. And he was so uncomfortable, like, oh, I don't know.
like this is the content. They don't give a fuck about mobile games.
They're lying to you, my dude. You missed the sleep. You missed all the disses. Like, Triple P was like, hey, yeah, Phil never lies. It's just like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's been known to be a gigantic liar, my dude.
Who gives a fuck about mobile games? And that's the funniest part. If that's my biggest offense, man, you really don't like me because of that. You must not have been paying attention to the internet for the last 5 to 10 years. There's people doing crypto scams. There's people doing insane, over-the-top, disrespectful stunts and pranks that are messing with people's entire cultures, right? There's people who are completely grooming an entire generation of kids to give them millions upon millions of dollars so they can be filthy rich for the rest of their lives. There's people faking cancer. We keep going on, right? I've done none of those things, nor have I ever wanted to involve myself in any of these things. So why the fuck am I the villain? I don't get it. How did I...
Because you have an opportunity to come forward, but you won't. And are there more terrible people in this world than darksydephil? Absolutely. Fuck Boogie for faking cancer. I've lost so many family members because of cancer. Fuck him. Fuck him and his fucking twig girlfriend as well. There's tons of terrible people out there. But we've just chose to focus in on you. We're here for the downfall from the start. And like I said before, though, this isn't going to be a Gerard completionist or Rich for Review Tech USA thing, where when the June documentary comes out, that's it. He's done. He'll keep going. The only way he's going to leave is probably out on a stretcher. It's still, if he has the power and the will to get out of bed and hit that live button, he'll keep doing it. No matter what people say about him.
I become the villain. I don't get it. I'm not even on the same platform and level of them. I'm just a small guy who just wants to have fun with his audience. Am I perfect? No. Absolutely, I'm not perfect. I've definitely made mistakes, okay? I know that. But
you spent the last hour and a half begging for money.
I'm constantly improving to try to be better. Every day.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm making strides. I'm trying to make content.
Just playing video games really isn't making content, my dude. It's the most laziest, simple thing you can do is to hit record and talk over a video game. It's not anything special. This is coming from someone who does the same thing. It's not special. But you know what? I like doing it.
For you guys that you guys like me now, let's keep it going and fuck all this stupid white noise bullshit for a bunch of little whiny bitches who are upset because they don't have content anymore. They have no content to make. Every time they make a piece of content, they have to clip this and this and this. They have to clip success. Every fucking clip is success staring them in the face and they are fucking crying about it and they can't take it.
Am I crying? Again.
Where is the proof?
I gotta up the volume on that. You do not provide any evidence that says that we are crying and whining and I know, like, Twitter accounts will report on your findings, will report on your earnings and say like, oh, he just got a tip from here, you got a tip from here. These are some Twitter accounts to just let people know that don't want to watch your shit and be like, hey, I'm kind of curious, did he hit his goal today? Oh yeah, his goal. Okay, move on with the rest of my life. No one's gonna go, oh my god, he made $150 today. Fuck him. I'm so mad. I'm so jealous. Do I feel like there are lots of other streamers out there that deserve that? Absolutely. But only if they've properly earned it. I don't think I've seen a streamer beg as much as Phil. I've seen streamers have had their goals up, and you know what? That's okay. If you want to have a sub goal, you want to have a donation goal, you want to have a tips goal, or you want to have a bits goal, go right ahead. It's fine. I have one, but look, I've got one, but this is towards charity, obviously. I have goals. I have this stuff here. It's okay to have this stuff, but it's not okay to hammer it over your fans' heads every single day. They get it at this point, Phil. We get it. You want $50 every stream. You really want $150. You really want a lot more money than that. But you pretend to be so humble that you don't want it. Anyways. Hello?
It's actually gotten so good, like so successful around here that literally the people who used to be in my chat, who are the pocket hate watchers, you know, people who pretend to be fans, and then they're mad now because I'm successful, they've all exposed themselves. Like Don Fanucci the other day, he was a sub with his channel for over a year. He had the big crown and everything, and then he exposes himself as a troll. I knew he was a troll because people told me for years he was into tractor chats and shit. I don't care though. Like I don't judge anyone for their actions outside of my.
You really should though. I'm gonna tell you how many times I saw OIC. Well, actually not in that chat, but like whenever another streamer was on, like talk to the streamer through your chat, but you wouldn't ban them because they gave you money. Well, the fact that Derek is in other detractors' chat, sometimes he's in Raw Phil. You'll never do anything about that. Well, because this Don Panucci guy, he said, oh yeah, I was in detractor chat. Yeah, I bet you just had enough.
I stream, but he can't even take it. He sits, oh my god, Phil's successful now? People like him? Oh, fuck this. So he turned on me, he's saying all nasty things in the chat, and we all laughed at him as he fucking got my boot to his ass down the fucking hill as he got kicked out forever, and he ain't coming back, he's a little bitch.
He feels so proud of himself. He's like, oh yeah, I banned that guy. He's gone forever. Dude, you can just make another account and come back. You think you can like just kick people out forever? They'll come back. At least with Twitch now, they have it to where you can like almost IP ban a person so that they not only can't chat in your chat, but they can't ever watch your chat. Because I know people are just like, "Oh, you may be banned in chat, but I'm still watching you." And now they have it to like, "Oh yeah, you're banned and you can't watch it anymore." So quit fucked. Wish I had a quit fuck on here. I don't. Like just yeah, like.
Deleted.
You know, and there's so many people like that too. The pocket watchers, right? We really like Phil. We're gonna pretend like we're a fan, and then all of a sudden we're gonna get him.
But that's what Casino and their fans are doing to you right now. You're just too fucking stupid to realize it. And when that happens, it's all going to happen at once. And it's going to be like, ah, we got you. We were never happy. And enjoy all those chargebacks, asshole. Unless I'm really hoping you, like, I really hope that these people are really waiting until I pull the trigger to charge back all this money.
Get him. What a fucking loser. Dude, what a loser you are in life. What the fuck is your problem? You got fucking gripe against me, but you still sit in my chat? What is you're fucking fucked up in the head, man.
Glub, 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 sip, 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 choo, choo, choo.
I mean, the question is, who's the real winner and loser here? I had your membership for a year, stupid. Your paid membership.
How you know he was being paid and it wasn't a fake Argentinian one? Super chat by Nev. Since you're laying into it, may as well use the duty. I really need that money track as your own. Would be hilarious. It's not a duty track. It's a darksydephil track. Duty just uses it for his intro and uses it for animation.
Do I like champagne? You know, I think I've really only had, I think I've only had champagne maybe once or twice in my life. I had a couple weddings. I had some champagne. That's about it. I didn't even have champagne at my own wedding.
No, because a minister just came in, said, do you? All right, you're good. And then you fucked up and had pizza and played champions. What a wedding! I think Homer and Marge had a better wedding. They got $20 in chips.
No, we didn't have it. We didn't have a lot at that wedding. So, you know, I don't think I really had it that much to judge if I like it or not, quite frankly. I received a $10 super chat from Nev. Since you're laying into it, you may as well use the duty. I really need that money track as your own. It would be hilarious. Yeah, see, I don't even know what that track is. I keep telling you guys.
You exit out on this. You know. You watch the content, you know.
Guys, I don't watch the tractor stuff. So
Yes, you do. Especially today. Like, oh man, like if someone brings up the whole like, hey, you had a video privatage or in a detractor podcast.
I don't even know. Everyone says that as a quote, right? And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Just like this.
Yes, you do. You know what? For one DSP React, I would give him like a little solace of respect if he just sat there and just watched all the detractor content, watched a bunch of the songs, and be like, what the hell does this mean? I think he would laugh along at some of them.
Stupid, the banana song from Donkey Kong 64. Listen, I'm not mentally stunted. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. Normal people.
Yes, you do. Me and all to use that several times.
People don't sit to a little song that I improv during an N64 Donkey Kong playthrough and play it back 17 times a day listening to it like you're a mentally challenged idiot. No one understands your memes because they're dumb. They're for dumb children mouth droolers, you fucking morons. I don't understand what you're saying because I'm not on your level. I'm up here. You're down here. I can't hear you. You're below me. Good lord, these people are fucking stupid.
Not funny. Ridiculous laugh.
Yeah, what monkey song? Good question. I've literally never heard it, and they've tried to.
What monkey song? It's not monkey, it's banana tasty banana. Then you go, I go, and then you go like this. And I swear to God, it's like, thank God that you haven't come out of the closet and you're not dating men, because if I've seen someone go like this, if I were gay, you ain't coming anywhere near my penis. That's the fucking cracked pepper movement. Maybe that's why there was no load on May 1st, because that's how he was doing it. Two-handed cracking the pepper.
They have me recreate it. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm not a dunce, you know? Sorry.
You've recreated it several times when people asked you. You've gotten it a little bit wrong here or there. I need banana tasty banana. You know what it is. I don't have it on my soundboard. I gotta put it on there. Where the fuck are you?
Why the fuck you lying?
I'm too smart to understand your dumbass fucking thing that you keep referencing.
You're not smart. You're fucking stupid. Hey, come on. The PC lighting stream, you drop the R. Just drop the R. I like a Pizza Hut knows Tasty Banana. You gonna ban him?
What's up, Legendary Arcade Role Player? How's it going today, man? Welcome. So, by the way, guys, we're about to adjourn. I do need to set up for my React show. I would fully enjoy. I'm going to extend the King's Open invitation to all of you who've been live on this stream, an awesome audience and very supportive. The King cordially invites you to join.
At DSP Gaming, I'll see you over on DSP Reacts. Can't wait for a fun React show today. Yes, Derek, you've said this 5 fucking times. Just go over to DSP Reacts and shut up.
Me on the DSP Reacts channel, the same channel where we did the Review Tech React last week, and join me for DSP versus the Internet. It's a great variety show. We have a lot of fun. We hang out, we talk, we watch a variety of clips, we laugh at them, we react to them. It's a good time. But a lot of people don't like it for some reason. They say, yeah, I'm not into it. I get it if you're not. But yeah.
Because you just sit there in dead silence going, nah, every 2 seconds. That's why people hate it. You don't have anything interesting or insightful to watch.
I think if you like this show, if you like hanging out with me now, you're going to like that show. You get a lot of my opinions on a wide variety of topics.
No, we don't. Maybe every once in a while he'll stop and talk, but most of the time it's just meh, meh. He starts to sound like Sans from Undertale.
Last week we had a lot of fun. Actually, I felt it Mr. Beast last week. And not a lot of people watched it, but people liked it who were there. That's what I'm saying. So you're going to want to hang out with me if you're into it, all right? If you're not, then I'll see you when I see you. You know, because we're doing more React stuff tonight over on my DSP Throwback channel. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow for gameplay, Street Fighter 6, okay? But I cordially invite you. Stick around. If you're here live, you'll see a link that says, hey, click this, head over to DSP Reacts, and they'll be live within a few minutes, okay? I just received a $2 tip from Duty's Dilator. Hail to the King. Wow, thank you, thank you to Duty's Dilator. Oh my God. Thank you so much for your support today, everybody. All right, I think it's time to end the show. Duty's Dilator. Yikes. And I hope that you will head over and chill with me and support DSP Reacts this afternoon if you can make it. If not, I'll see you guys soon, all right? So thank you. Great podcast today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm sure I'll get a nice clip or two out of that one. I'll probably take the finale there, where I felted the fuck out of their dumbass, stupid meme rep.
Oh, God. Felted. I need this on my soundboard. I need it. You tell me he says felted.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Okay, I need to get that, edit that, and put that on the soundboard. I don't think it means what you think it means. Let me go to Atlas. Where are you at, my dude? He's at 163 and he's reacting to something.
Song, you fucking idiot. I'll probably reference that and do some more stuff. But anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you over on DSP Reacts, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of the show. Peace out.
Peace out. All right, shut. All right, I'm done. I was gonna do a Brucey bonus thing, but my God, that sucked all the energy out of me. I don't think I'm gonna. Big ups to any detractor that can sit through all this. But my God. Put that back the way it was. All right. That was terrible. Like, my God. Like, he is so like, the downfall is going to be so great. But Kino finally claps his cheeks and goes, yeah, you know what? We were never friends. Go fuck yourself. So, yeah, the Brucey bonus was supposed to be, like I said, watching, we were gonna watch Project 7 versus Assist Me with DSP versus Maximilian respectively, because those two kind of have parallels in that regard. But holy crap, that whole podcast, like, just, you know, it's like, you're lying, why the fuck you lying? Stop fucking lying. Oh my God, why the fuck you lying? Big ups to Atlas there for still doing the react. Oh, he's got a sidekick today. All right. You only had 3 felted? You had a counter for felted? Oh, he said felted way too many times. The only other thing I had is like I have all right. All right. So, I had it's like at the end of the day, I had fun. I did, even though I got a little mad there. I kind of needed an event for stuff like that. Stream will be on Monday. I'm trying to think of how late we're going because I'm probably not doing anything too strenuous tonight because I have to get up early tomorrow for well, I guess Tuesday won't be too bad because Tuesday I've got an appointment to get eye injections. But I have a stress test to do tomorrow at 11. So there's that. I think it gets on to end it. Oh, there we go. Battletoads Double Dragon. So Monday stream, I have no idea what I'm doing yet. No idea. I'm gonna have to work on that. Because I have absolutely no idea what to do. But it will be over on YouTube and Twitch. I didn't go to Twitch today because I didn't want to like bombard like Twitch viewers with negativity that is Phil. I would stay on a little bit longer there, but we got some food to prep. That's we'll have pizza tonight. Here. All right. I gotta make sure that stays on there. All right. Y'all have a good night, a good day. Stay safe, and don't be like darksydephil. I will see everyone tomorrow. Around 7-ish. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7. I'll figure out what to play then. But y'all have a good night and stay safe. Bye bye.